What a shame to see me this way. You're so fine, can't look away. It's like I'm holding my tongue, I just hope I don't bite it. Why am I fighting? Is it cause I'm excited? Yeah. Oopsie, excuse me. My name is...
Yo, you now tuning into the No Yes Man podcast.
No, yes.
It's your boy New Future Flash in the building. We got my homie.
Man, y'all, it's so good to be back, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we ain't going to call this no comeback. But, you know, it's your boy Ralph Hat, man. I'm in the building, you know. Y'all go follow me, man. I'm doing Motivational Mondays, so if y'all want to take a second, you know, go check out my Motivational Monday clip, you know, at the Hatley Hour. You see it right here on my chest, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check it out. But none of the others, you know, we got my boy hailing all the way from Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? One of the only greats out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do his thing, trying to be a mastering the man. He's trying to master the man, you know. I mean, he called me everything S. Dot, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all know who it be.
Hey, man, you know, I'm gonna let my man bring his own self in here.
Hey,
man, go ahead and tell him where.
Oh, now you gonna let him bring himself?
Yeah. No, I was about to sit back and just see y'all next episode after that.
Just drop your damn tag, dog. You already got you covered.
Yeah, y'all know who it be. SDOT, man. Shout out to my people over at Speak Positive Dream Big. I'm rocking this shirt today, the Buck Guy shirt. So, you know, holla at your boy.
And we got
Marvin. That's all you get.
That's all.
That's all you need to know.
Exactly. Hey. You need to teach these guys how to do an intro.
Yeah.
Hey,
you guys.
Right to the point.
Hey,
mine was 10 seconds.
Oh, if he ain't give you 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
9 minutes into the show.
Hey, y'all blaming the wrong person.
My man Heck over here just a little salty, man. He can get the intros, man.
Go ahead, give
I
me
had
one.
the music.
Drop
baby.
me
Like,
one.
I'm
Drop
good.
me one.
No,
Drop me one.
I'm good. I had the music. I'm cool.
You want to drop you one, bro?
Nah, I'm cool.
All right, we got you next week. We'll drop you one. Yeah.
We'll make bro.
We feel like you're not cool, so we're gonna
So
drop
I
you one
said
next
I'm
week.
cool.
Nah,
still
we're gonna
do
drop
it.
you one next week.
Nobody cares about my feelings.
Yeah. We're not talking about your old future with this one. We're talking about the new future, and it's coming in a flash. Y'all know who it be, man. I'm talking about my man Hank. Drop a bomb. Drop a cool bomb.
You see what I'm saying?
I kinda like that,
You see
though.
what I'm saying? When somebody brings it up, man, we about to switch the roles, bro.
We
Sam.
had to, yeah.
Either me or Sam are gonna open the show
Yeah,
up because
yeah,
this
yeah.
dude is the worst show opener ever, dog. But man, don't be having no hot joints bringing the show in. Dog. We about to change the opener.
We about to hit you with a good one.
Back.
We're gonna bring the camera out. We're
So-
gonna follow you to your seat.
Let me get this right. Y'all gonna
Like the
fire
boxer.
the visionary. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Nah,
well,
nah,
I didn't say fire you.
We didn't say
said
fire.
Are you gonna move the visionary to the back of the bus?
We just gonna move you down the line.
to the back, baby.
You
To
know
the
what I'm
back.
saying?
I heard it all now.
To the back, baby.
I done heard it all now. So yeah, you know we missed last week.
We,
That was a little, you know what I mean?
you want to tell them why we missed last week?
'Cause he almost died.
Damn.
Hey, y'all say y'all want to get straight to the point. So I'm gonna just drop the ball.
Damn.
Out, you know, so, man, he almost died.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know why he died? Explain.
Go ahead, Rolf. You know what I'm saying? You
You
hold
the
me down
man of
today.
many intros.
Okay, well, you know what? I got this, you know what I'm saying?
Intro. Why he almost died for him?
I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let me drop the music. What a shame that it is. All right, go
Y'all,
ahead.
welcome back to Hatley Hour News. And on today's newscast, you know what I'm saying?
Hatley
Bring y'all
Hour
up to
News.
speed. My man, New Future Flash, almost died last week.
This
Come
is out of
down
control.
I-40, driving his car back right after he got it from the Pet Boy shop. You know, it just seemed to get engulfed in flames.
Should we be saying their names?
I mean, hell, you gotta go out there, bro. You need a case, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
They were the last scene before it went down, right?
Wait, so
All
that's
right.
wait. So
I left the mechanic. They were doing an inspection and an oil change. I left the mechanic to meet him at football practice. It was podcast day, Friday.
oh, I know.
15 minutes down the road, dog. Somebody pull up next to me, roll down their window on the highway, and say, "Yo, pull over. Yo, shit on fire." I said, "What?"
Like from behind you.
He pulled up next to me on the highway,
Yeah.
riding and then his girl rolled down the window. So, you know, I see them waving
Oh,
at
probably
me.
underneath was
Yeah.
yeah.
So he was like, "Pull over, your shit's on fire." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Pull over now." So I pulled over. I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So I'll walk around to the front, and then there's like a little puddle like that big. So likely we're pouring water and Gatorade on this shit, trying to pour it out. It's getting bigger.
Gatorade.
The
Yo, hold
water
on.
wasn't even the part that got me. It was the Gatorade.
What I'm saying is we poured I had the smart water, the whole bottle of water on the little puddle, and the shit getting bigger. Because I guess it's oil in it. So it's getting bigger.
I was getting ready to say, you don't know
So-
what happens when you pour water on
Mind
the
you,
grease
the
fire?
guy,
You need that code, dog.
the guy who
He wasn't paying attention in class.
Exactly.
Nah, bro. It's just, first off,
Hector writing notes and shit.
No,
Hector writing notes. Pay attention in class, son.
He didn't take notes in school. He always said,
notes for the girls.
I don't have to study and I don't have to take notes. I got it.
This is notes for the girls. He writing notes to the girls.
So the guy's helping me, mind you. He's going in my car, grabbing all the liquids out, pouring it on, trying to pour this shit out. And as it's getting bigger, he's like, get your stuff and jump in the back of my truck. Jump in the back of his truck, pull up the road.
Yo, that's
fire department coming, everything.
Meanwhile, I'm at practice, dog. Like, bro, this nigga just told me he gonna be here 10 minutes. Bitch, it's been 30 minutes. What the fuck you do that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I quit the podcast 3 times that night. I was so mad at y'all.
You was here, right?
I was sitting out here waiting. I'm like, yo, where they at? So then I went and pulled up on my boy. I'm like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done with him. I've been sitting out here for like an hour, 2 hours. I done called y'all. Nobody hit me back.
Now you got that Ralph feeling.
Yeah, and look, Ralph, this is the worst. This is the worst part about it. So then Ralph finally hit me up. He like, yo, had the car caught on fire. I'm like, this is the best shit they can come up with. His car came on fire. I'm like, yo, I've been waiting 3 hours, and this is the best.
This is about to be like, yo, these jokers are super capping with some bull. Yeah. Then he got the photo. He like,
I was super done. I was like, yo, I can't believe they just told me that the car caught on fire. I was like, yo. And then he sent me a picture. I was like, yo. Damn. I was like, yo, y'all all right, bro? Like,
that joint was crazy.
The funny part, you drive a Kia too.
Yeah.
And it all came from going up, you know, like when you pull up to the curb.
Yeah.
When they pulled it up, because I took a picture, I saw the car first. Because I was paying,
when they pulled up to the curb
for the work truck.
At Pet Boys?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, at the place where he took the car?
Yeah. I was paying for the work truck because Hector dropped the truck off for oil change. And the guy called me up and he said, hey, it's the end of the month. So we normally don't call you and just let it roll over. He said, but if you don't mind, could you stop by and pay for it? I said, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So when I went there, he let Hector leave with the truck. Mm-hmm. So his car was there. When I went there, I said, damn. So I called him. I took a picture of it. And I said, did you park like this? And he said, no. He said, they just called me and said they're done with the oil change. I said, well, look how they got your car parked. So, you know how when you pull into a parking lot, those little things that stop your tires, they're only about that tall.
Oh, yeah.
But this was the curb, and the curb was like this. So they pulled all the way up to the tires were touching the curb.
Oh,
and
so
then
the back
grass.
So
what I was sending the picture for was that
it was scraping or whatever the part of the curb.
This is curb, and then the grass went up. So the bumper was in the grass, and it pushed it back, and it made it pop out around the side.
Why did they...
So
and then I
told
said,
him,
why'd they back up so far?
Make sure you show the man, because they need to fix your bumper.
Yeah.
And he said, bring it back tomorrow. The body guy is here. I ain't make it to the next day.
You ain't make it to practice.
But what I'm saying, since you have the exact same car, with it coming up to the curb and the curb being a high curb, it's stuff up under there that something got hit, some line to something, to cause it to do that.
Because he's like, you done ran over the curb stop.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, bro, if that guy didn't say pull over, that joint would have exploded while I was driving. That joint was crazy. Ask Kim. He was calling me like 30 times that night. I just went home.
Yeah,
Mind you, I'm $2,000 away from paying this joint off. I go home and just pour a bottle of wine, dog. Just drinking out the bottle.
Yeah, not a cup.
Not to cap it
a
off.
Bottle of wine.
Man's whip go down. Then my shit go down on the goddamn Saturday. They right behind his ass.
Shit crazy.
My so was on the overheat. I saw the overheat sign came up. I pulled it right off
that's
side,
wild.
Yeah, dog.
I've only seen a car on fire one other time in my life, and it was because we were getting towed.
I mean, you seen it,
and they put the car on. No, this is personal. Like
personal,
I was in the car.
Yeah.
But they were towing the car and they had it on backwards, so they were pulling it with the front wheel tires, and I guess the tires locked because it was a Volkswagen. Mm-hmm. So for like miles, they were just dragging the car, and we were in a tow truck. And I remember like the tow truck, the guy was like, "What the? Oh!" So he pulls over. Whole car is on fire. This guy been dragging a whole Volkswagen on fire for like who knows how long. This guy just been dragging the car. And I remember they parked that joint out in front. Well, we finally put it out. They parked it in front of my mom's house. I'm talking about like the whole car looked like it was exploded, like a burnt marshmallow, bro. That joint was crazy. Never forget that.
I was speechless, dog.
Yeah, what can you say?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. I was just sitting like.
all you gotta do is look at it and be like, bro, at least you know what I'm saying. You still here, got your attack, bro, and you know what I'm saying.
So what's your level up moment? Because it feels like whenever people have like a near death experience, it's like a level up that follows after that. Yeah,
I was like, both of our cars break down. The third bad thing about to happen, and then we about to go.
It's about to be a crazy level up. Yeah,
we about to get $1 million.
It's about to be a crazy level up.
Well, you see his level up. He got his joint outside right now.
Yeah. It seems like whenever something, and I don't want to say everything's near death, but when people go through like a bad experience, they try to push themselves to something. Like take a bad breakup. People go through a bad breakup, they go get in shape. They go, read a book, start a business, something like that. So it's like, why you think like every time somebody goes through that near death or traumatic experience, it like pushes you to,
because all the excuses go away. Because it's like you just see, you value time differently.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta look into it, bro. You run it like sometimes your hand is forced too. Like me. Like he said, my level up getting something else new, dog. Like, bro, my hand's kind of tired. Bro.
Yeah.
We live in an area where there's like public transportation. It ain't really
You ain't hopping on the bus.
Bro. You're not hopping on a bus. You're not really coming to your neighborhoods or nothing like that. So when you look at it that way, it's like, shoot, I gotta come up with something else. You know what I'm saying? And we've been working. All of us been working hard. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like certain stuff was moving the right way, and then the Lord really made it happen. That's why I said I put it in His hands. Like if it's meant for me to get it, I'll get something else. If not, you know what I'm saying, I'll wait till that time is, and it just everything happened to fall in the right place, and shoot,
Yeah, it's like you gotta appreciate the blessing of like, all right, well, I didn't plan on doing this, but at least I can do it. Yeah, at least I can do it. Yeah.
And that's why I said to me, I was like, look at it on the other side. At least you know what I'm saying. Like, there was a reason that dude pulled up next to you. Like that dude was like a vessel that was also in the plan for God. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, if he hadn't pulled up. You could have been like, it could have been the wrong way.
Well, not even if he,
like, bro, has anybody heard from bro?
Not even if he didn't pull up, but imagine all the other people who drove past, like, dang, this dude's car's on fire over here. Yeah, he was the only person on the highway. I promise you, there's a bunch of people that rode right past you, like, damn, this car probably had you on Snapchat, probably had you on IG, like, this idiot's driving with his back tires on fire. Like, yo. Crazy. That's the world we live in, though, man. People would rather put it on.
And he was like with me until the fire people came.
That's crazy.
Him and his wife. Like, oh my God, are you okay? Like,
dang.
There be some real good people out here, though. For real, man. Like, it's crazy the world is.
You owe them dinner. I hope you got their number. You owe them dinner.
Nah, I don't got their number.
Oh, dang. Hey, if you guys are listening to the Yes Man podcast,
appreciate it.
I'm here. Facts.
I'll let you, boy.
This episode is dedicated to you.
Is this me? Do I hear myself in this? Oh. All right.
So anyway, y'all see this WAP video?
I don't even want to talk about this WAP video.
Why not?
Man, this just pissed me off, bro.
Why it piss you off?
Because
I feel it.
It's like, and I guess people call me, they say that I don't really pay attention to female artists, which is untrue. It's just female rappers I don't really resonate with. But you don't see a lot of camaraderie with women rappers. And I think we finally got two of probably the biggest names in women's rap right now. And their first song is about wet ass pussy. Like,
and it was some mid.
Yeah, like the bars were trash.
The beat was straight, though.
The beat was straight.
Because of the sample.
Yeah, I was about to say, but yeah. I was saying, yeah. It's all sample, but it was like the bars, but I've heard them both rap better.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, why did y'all dumb it down to make this song?
Because they were just trying to make that commercial money.
That's true.
But
yeah.
Remember, we was talking about what the industry pushes.
They won't. People gonna watch just because
Yeah, just because the video,
and the promo that they set up for that. That promo is better, almost better than the actual doing the video work itself, though. That's
just
crazy.
Posting about it gets women riled up, yo. Because I got one post got like 70 comments of people just saying Megan she's going to Texas, whatever. Yeah. And Cardi B owns her own this, that, and the third. I'm like, that's cool. The song still submitted.
The song is trash. I told people, I said, this is what the feminist movement are fighting for, to talk about their WAP. That's what they fighting for. And if you say anything else about it, you're a misogynistic pig. And
but that's first off, I don't even care about none of that shit.
Exactly.
The level standard for females, in my opinion, has just been lowered to what people are willing to accept.
That's
if you
what
look
Reverend
at from what's
said.
in our White House on down out to the public, it's all
Being a thotty's popping, right?
But look,
It's
look,
all-
look
it's all
at
garbage.
the comment though. They said that's why no one takes female rappers seriously.
And that's what made
But
me
that's
mad.
true. And I had to say, like, bro, on this, I didn't even post this, but I read this from somebody that shared it. There was a post that was a reverend, like a young pastor, came out and spoke about this, and he was so disgusted with how what they did in the video and what they're like, what the video is portraying and what
They're
it stands
saying,
for.
yeah.
And then somebody's like, bro, we want to promote, like, this is what our females is promoting. It's just devaluing our females.
In the next generation.
In the next generation, and also just think about it, it's two black females,
Yeah.
right? So now it's all
Too prominent.
Yeah, too prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a huge platform that they could really do something to change stuff, and this is what they're doing.
Well-
and he's like, bro, what does WAP should stand for? Worship and praise. How about that?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna sing about that.
Ain't nobody gonna sing
But
about
I'm
that,
saying,
yeah.
though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's like, because the comments that I've been seeing are, well, men have been bashing women forever, and it's like, so y'all think it's better for y'all to do it? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, they also do say there was like, oh, what about these songs like Ludacris made back in the day? What
Yeah.
about this song? What about this song? They're bringing up all of these Uchi Wally Wallies and shit, which is cool. But the thing is, I was like, because they make it seem like when a woman talks about sex, we flip out about it.
yeah,
But my thing is, there's a difference between Keith Sweat and Future.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's a
There's
difference.
a difference with a whole lot of.
There's a
Yeah.
difference between Usher and Too Short, bro.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
So when you come out here and you just going, to me, it's low hanging fruit.
yeah.
especially because-
the only one they get away with saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is,
Like,
these
you
are,
gotta say it
like Sam said, these are two high caliber artists, and they went
That we've heard better from. Yeah, we've heard way better
Yeah,
from
they
both
went
of
the
them.
cheapest route possible. That was my point, and you can't say nothing because
You
these women
can't.
are crazy,
You
bro.
can't say nothing.
They so defensive,
You
and
can't
it's like,
be a man
bruh,
and say nothing. That's what it is.
Why can't I be talking about this shit from an artist standpoint?
Yeah.
Why you think I'm immediately going to men versus women?
Like, I got into a big argument about the line that Cardi talks about, oh, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got a ring. I'm like, she don't cook, she don't clean because she has maids and a chef. Like,
yeah. But
it's
these
not-
girls,
it's not because she don't cook and clean, because
but
she don't
no,
have to.
But see, the thing is, these girls,
She got that money. You know
Yeah,
what
she's
I'm
not
saying?
maxing
Money's
out her
crazy.
credit card to go to Miami.
What's
That's why
crazy-
she don't cook and clean.
But
Like,
what's crazy is these girls find any excuse to be ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Bro.
and they're like, oh yeah, Cardi said it. Cardi's a millionaire.
Cardi's a millionaire.
You know what I'm
and her
saying?
husband's a millionaire.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
That also goes to, that's what I'm saying, that the whole the motion of social media, bro, is such a it can be a good thing, and
Yeah.
it also can be a very bad thing because
Yeah.
they see people, and these people are now becoming false idols, and that's what you think you should be doing to.
it shows you the power in it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you don't have to do that, or you have to have those things that they have to make you feel accomplished or great.
It shows you the immediate power and just how, like, the moment they say something, it's like, oh, yeah, but like you said, but Cardi said it. Or Cardi lives like this. It's like, yeah, but you're not Cardi. Sorry to tell you that, but you're not Cardi.
And not to mention she's glorifying not the best parts of her past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's right now she's a business owner.
Yeah.
She owns mad businesses.
That's fact.
And she actually does a lot of entrepreneurial stuff.
Yeah.
So why does she always revert back to, you know what I'm saying, like
What,
the other
yeah.
shit? And-
The stuff
and-
that she made it away from.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, because be honest, like, and people think that we hate the song. We don't really hate the song because we love that WAP. And when you got that WAP, we love that. Like, yeah. That's, he only coming home because you got that WAP.
Not necessarily true.
Well, you know, the great philosopher
That's- I told her-
Christopher Wallace said, "If the head right, we be there every night." That's
This
really
girl
all we need.
commented,
But.
She was like, pussy a do da da da. I said, bro, I can go to LA and get a duplicate pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would I need you for if all you bringing is headaches and pussy?
Yeah.
You better bring something else to the table, dog.
Something else.
I mean, that's just
and,
how.
and if you don't want to cook and clean, I suggest you bring a meal.
And it was all because I be phrasing
Like
stuff.
Cardi is. Because Cardi bringing a meal, so she ain't got to cook and clean. She ain't got to
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff y'all got to do.
But she also can buy her man a Lambo.
Facts.
You can't do that.
She also gave that man a refrigerator full of money.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
So it's like you might want to pump your
Exactly.
brakes
Yeah,
on this big
Like
top.
she's bringing a lot more to the table than just
Than her looks, you know what I'm saying?
sorry, yeah.
And-
Just
You
the
know, I
WAP.
be
The
posting
WAP
shit-
is the last thing she bringing, really.
Yeah.
Like
I be posting shit just to trigger people to see, you know what I'm saying?
I noticed.
Get the people going.
And they be going too.
Every time. And I be letting people know I don't give a shit either way. I just want to hear what you got to say. But I was like, there's a difference between being an independent woman and a hoe bag.
Yeah.
You ready now? Everybody like a hoe
Yeah.
bag is a type of independent woman. Is it? Is it? Because
I guess it depends on why you look at it.
Well, it can't
No.
be. It can't be because she's dependent on something to get
on
the
dick,
money.
on
Yeah,
dick to get-
yeah.
See, my thing is when I heard independent woman, it's a woman who can come into any room and command that room. Sad to say, if Cardi B was to get at a podium, a lot of people gonna just take it as a joke. Ain't nobody gonna take what she got to say serious.
Yeah.
Because it's all
A lot of people don't take him serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, what people enjoy. I think that's just the demeanor in a person. Because
100%. It's
different.
about how
It
you
be
carry
different,
yourself.
because I think
Yeah.
if you say the same thing for let's take another artist. I think if you had like Jay-Z or somebody walking in the room, I don't think that would be the same connotation.
100%.
It's just the type
Or-
of person or how much crazy. Like they know Kanye, he's a great artist, but they also know he's also kind of a risk though. Like
Yeah,
he's a
loose-
high risk.
yeah.
Loose
He
cannon.
volatile.
Cannon, you know what I'm saying?
He volatile.
Same as Cardi. Cardi lives by her own set of rules at in a point. Though.
Yeah.
If you take like Alicia Keys or something and put up there, that's a whole different story.
Well,
Halo or
people
something.
just got to stop
Halo or
comparing.
something, you know what I'm saying? It's a different.
But it's
people
all how you carry. It's the
themselves.
packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how you carry yourself is what people are going off.
Yeah.
Because I posted another one saying in the world of Megs, Cardis, and Lil Miami's, I want a Janae
Wait, who's
Aiko.
Lil Miami?
I don't fucking know. But
I was like, yeah, you gotta get this going on me right here.
I was like,
I was
like,
getting ready to get on there and say who's Megan Cardi, but I already knew how that was gonna go.
Yeah.
I already knew
but
how
I was
that
like,
was
I want
gonna
a
go.
Janae, and once again, all the girls popped up. You don't know how toxic she is. She's that. I'm like, bro. But she got singles. You would never know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like it's all in the packaging.
I mean, people call her toxic, but it's like she's toxic for her person. You know what I mean? She'd be toxic in her relationships, maybe, but she in a relationship.
Every person probably has like. I mean, this is.
Toxic keeps it fun.
I think yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think everybody has some kind of portion of that. Like, first off, there's no perfect person.
It's called balance, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, so there's gonna be something wrong with everybody.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like how much can you deal with that in
Yeah.
that person, or is just too much?
It's called balance. You know.
I just know if I'm dating somebody toxic,
Got the acid and the base.
if I'm dating somebody toxic, I don't want all her toxic qualities on Front Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think
my
you
thing.
want anything about your relationship on Front Street. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts. And that's
especially
when we
sexual.
Yeah.
Thank
Especially
you.
sexual.
And I've been trying to talk about this for a minute. It's like you want a girl that you can bring home to your mom. You know what I'm saying? A girl that when you go take to the barbecue, everybody at the barbecue ain't see her ass.
Yeah.
Like no man wants that shit.
Yeah.
It ain't has nothing to do with security. It has nothing to do with that. It's just about that's my girl. She's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, something special.
Something special for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not for the streets.
Lady in the,
You know what I'm saying?
lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed.
What happened to that?
It's gone. She a freak. they were tired of being held down, their freakness
By
into
the
only
men.
the bed,
By the
and they
men.
wanted to be a freak in the streets too.
Full time.
Yeah.
What year did that drop?
I don't even know.
It's 2020. That's what happened to it.
Nah,
No,
man.
it's been gone long. It's been
They've been
gone.
gone longer than that. Yeah.
That's how they gonna hit
It's
you.
been
It's a
gone.
new year. It's gone.
I've always felt like the media, music, videos, all that trend has been controlled by other people.
To
And it's
push
just constantly chipped away
that morality.
at morality, and especially in the black community, it's always been looked at as and known that the strength of a family was all based on the woman that you had. She was the backbone.
Yeah.
Because she held it down.
Yeah, she was that support person at home. She held, she backed you. She believed in your ideas, held you, gave you a shoulder to lean on through your failures, everything. And they just chipped away at that. And it was basically just like what they're trying to do with the pedophilia stuff now. They're trying to normalize it.
We're
They
not
just
doing that.
push you, but that's the attempt they're trying.
Yeah.
And the same thing, every month you saw on TV something with a female, from dress to this dance, to this. They just gave you a little bit more, and then every time they just push it a little
bit
further
more.
till we're to where we're at now. You know,
Yeah.
you got a person in the White House that has nude photos, and so what do you expect for the rest of the world? If that's our first lady, that's our first lady.
Our leadership only
you know.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, the first lady had an OnlyFans,
She
dog.
might have
That
one,
would
dog.
be crazy.
She might have one, bro.
That'd be crazy, bro.
But she might got one. It's just to solicit.
That'd be
select folks.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy.
Yeah, you might have one.
On Congress only. You gotta be a member of Congress to get the link.
Right. I'm just saying, bro. You never know.
You gotta pay your taxes to get the link.
We in a strange
No, you gotta not pay your taxes to get the
So,
link.
as much as
Can't
I
nobody
love
hustle, though.
females,
Yeah.
looking at that video and me having an 11-year-old daughter, that was one of the worst videos.
Yeah, and they
It's
put
just-
all their,
it's
and they
just
put
hard.
everybody's favorite people in there too. They put Kylie.
Yeah.
They put
yeah.
everybody's favorite,
See-
like all the top influencers. Kylie is the number one
Carol
influence.
Baskin, even Carol Baskin called up
Carol
and complained.
Baskin was in there?
No, she complained because all the cats were in there.
Oh my god!
They did.
Yeah,
They had the time.
Carol Baskin.
Oh, I'm
that was
dead.
the worst thing ever. Why'd you have to have those cats in there?
I'm dead. I'm
But
dead.
my thing is, all day on social media, all you see is, why can I get a good man? Why do all men cheat? Why this? Why this? Why that? Right? Because this is what's happening. And I'll let you know right now.
It is what
Cardi
it is.
B, Meg, they can get, you know what I'm saying, smacked. But the chances of a good man wifing them is lower.
Yeah.
Just because a good man who has his head on right has a certain way of living. Like a CEO, a doctor, a lawyer, they're not going to want their wife's ass all over the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's about respecting each other.
I think people. I understand having dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody aspires to be
Something.
the biggest of whatever they want to be, right?
100%.
Facts.
But I think people forget that they're not. You know what I mean? like at some point you have to realize, like, okay, yeah, I might want to be the top Instagrammer in the world, but right now I'm not. You know what I mean? So I need to conduct myself in a situation of where I may not get that, because people want to be Cardi, but what if you're never become the top rapper? You know what I mean?
Or the top.
You know what I mean?
That's just in, like,
So it's like,
that's the
why
point, though.
why sell your soul before you
Seeing
reach the
yeah.
pinnacle? You know what I mean? Like, why jeopardize what you could have for something that you want that you may not ever have? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying settle in a situation, but I'm like, all right, well, this is what Cardi does, so I'm gonna do this. Well, Cardi's on a whole different level than you. You need
Facts.
it's levels to this, like
Facts.
for a reason. Like you need to see what people on your level are doing. Hold yourself to a standard above that level, and that's how you move up a level. You know what I mean? Because you don't jump levels. You don't just become Cardi overnight. You know what I mean? I think that's what people are trying to do. Like, oh, well, she walks around half naked, so I'm gonna walk around half naked.
but the thing
Like,
is,
but she also made some bangers before she was doing all this.
100%.
Like, you ain't even dropped the
100%.
banger yet.
People forget the process, but what you're saying is a valid point, because the problem I think with that whole idea and what people see, and that's why I said social media has such a strong influence on what people do, is that goes back way earlier than that. Like, I mean, these are the kids. Like Marvin said, he's got 11. That stuff has to be instilled early, because people see, oh, this person's lifestyle, I'm trying to emulate and I want to do that. But you don't know that whole process that person took to get there. Like this dude, just saying for guys, we all had dreams and aspirations of going to the league. Whether it's basketball, football, everybody had a dream to try to get there.
Yeah.
Do we all get there? None of us in this room is in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have somebody keep you in a real perspective. And my dad was that guy. I was a great athlete. I was undersized. But he had a real, like, bro, you need to do what I didn't do. Focus on those grades, get that, because guess what? Even if you make it to the league or you go there, that shit is...
It's not forever.
NFL is not for long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
You go in there, you have your little step, but you still got to come out and be able to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a problem I think people don't understand. It's like, okay, this is my only way.
Yeah.
That might be an out for somebody, but at the end of the day, that joint ain't going to be forever. You have to have something else.
And you got to realize that these celebrities, if everybody was a celebrity, they wouldn't be a celebrity. You know what I mean?
Facts.
There are billions of people in the world. There are a select few of like these high value people because like if everybody was it, then it wouldn't be such high value. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I said, you got to kind of stay realistic. It wasn't like you was walking around like you was Deion Sanders in high school because you thought you wanted to go to the league. No, instead of walking around like you already made it, you was going to practice. You was going to the gym. You was going to put in extra work so that one day you could possibly do and live like that. You know what I mean?
We're in an era of fast gratification.
But
instantly.
The thing is, that's why I said we have to have people behind because
solid people
never works.
Yeah.
When I was in high school and I went on my visit, I think it was Georgia Tech, and that was right when Megatron.
Yeah.
Megatron came. He went from Georgia Tech, and I mean, we all who know Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Bro, they told me like they literally the coach and training staff there said how many hours that dude put in. He would be the first dude in there early working out. He would be the last dude in there still working out, or he'd be running extra routes.
Yeah, because that's what he was there for.
Georgia Tech's not even a pass offense. So that's just how even crazier how athlete he was. They weren't even really pass offense.
Yeah.
So it's just like to see how much time a dude like that has to put in to get somewhere. Just like kind of motivate me. That's how much work we have to put in to do something that we're really passionate about getting somewhere. Yeah. It can't be a little bit there. No, bro. We gotta grind. Put in the extra time to get anything you want to get in life. You gotta. It's gonna probably hurt you more than what you actually reap and gain.
Facts.
Gotta put the work in.
What do I know?
Gotta put the work in. What do I know? Yeah, what do we know? You know, I mean, the thing is, I just think it's like I said, it's our perspective. We don't really have a problem with the video. Like, I don't really have a problem with what they decided to do, the artistry, none of that. I just don't think it's like productive to like what they really. Well, like, what was the mission behind that song?
To get their people ass shaking. That's it.
Yeah, and if that worked, then it worked.
And to get all the girls who don't cook and clean to get hype about something.
Hey, but the thing is, I'm about to say, but the thing is, it's like if you don't cook and clean, how you eating?
Uber Eats.
Yeah, and we all know that doesn't work out well.
Somebody you gonna be probably sitting there going back. Man, but they
fries
are
like,
hard.
It's crazy. It's crazy because like we were just talking about instant gratification, and I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take it to food. Somebody said that junk food is instant gratification. Yeah. So, say you go to the doctor, right? And he's like, "Yo, you're about to die. You got hypertension. You like a burger away from a stroke." What do people do? Then they want to start eating kale salads. They want to start, you know what I mean, juicing. They want to start, fasting and stuff like that. But that's the opposite of what you should be doing. You should be eating salads. You should be juicing, fasting. And then every now and then you have the junk food. But people want, because junk food tastes so good. And it's so gratifying. They're like, I need that right now. I want it all the time. So you Uber eating all the time, you going straight to a heart attack. You gonna Uber eat straight to a heart attack?
I mean, this is first off. Let's think about
because you ain't Uber eating no salad.
I'm trying to have people understand. Like people be talking
not for $30. You get your money worth for Uber Eats. You ain't Uber eating no salad.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Everybody be forgetting like, okay, well, I gotta pay for this and this, and then instead of cooking like, bro, okay, that shit start adding up after a while, dog. Yeah. Now you only paying not the food, but now you paying the drive for the delivery.
That's why they need demand because the man pay for the food. They like, yo, this Uber Eats getting expensive, bro.
That little $10 salad bowl. Because if you order from Chop right now,
Chop 13.
That bowl 13.
Chop 13
now you get that order delivery. That's probably $23.
Rob, we got a comment that says you eat takeout every night.
Hey, but guess what? Who going to pick it up? If I eat my takeout, I'm driving my own goddamn stuff down.
He said he his own Uber Eats.
I'm my own Uber Eats. Ain't nobody Uber Eats. I'm getting into the house.
Look, man,
you keeping that $5? You keeping that $5?
I'm keeping that $5, $10 there, all that. I
always joke. For me, I call myself a domesticated man. I cook. I clean, I wash clothes, I wash dishes, I do it all now, because I ain't got nobody to do it for me, and I don't feel like paying nobody to do it for me.
Don't get it twisted though. I can do everything. My pops taught me right.
So
everything for myself.
So the thing is though, you don't just need a woman to come. To do? You don't need her to do anything. So she got to bring something. She got to bring something else to the table.
Nothing for me, but it just like it's good to have one.
He said that don't make it healthy.
I'm okay. Back to
he said he Uber eating. He said he Uber eating salads. That makes it healthy.
Let me get this thing right here. You're right. I eat healthy options. Ralph didn't say I'm the most healthy person. Okay, I come from a family where we eat what the hell we want to eat. Okay,
He said his genetics built like that.
Whether that's good or bad.
Of everybody at the table here, I probably eat the healthiest.
Marvin for sure eats the healthiest. Because I will tell you right now, there's some ribs at the house, nigga. Them ribs getting smacked.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not turning.
I eat healthy 80%. I do the 80-20. I'm like perfect on the 80-20.
Nothing on my Thanksgiving table healthy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You might be lucky if we got a salad in there, but ain't nothing on that table.
I'm perfect. Healthy. I'm perfect with the 80-20 rule. Like that is the rule that was made for me. I woke up, I had clean breakfast, clean lunch, then I went and had some pizza. Like I could have destroyed the whole. See, what people do is they do 80% bad food, and then they might throw, good food. I'm gonna eat this salad too on the side, but I'm gonna douse it in ranch. You know what I mean? No, it don't work like that. I had 3 salads, and then I might go ahead and have a slice of cheesecake.
But see, also a thing I do a lot that a lot of people don't realize, I don't eat a lot though. Head with vouch for this. I don't really eat a lot. I might not eat breakfast or lunch sometimes, bro. I really don't eat like that. So then my meal usually is dinner.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
and then I go crazy.
And then I work out too, so I don't really go crazy.
I don't do keto no more. I did keto for 2 years. I mean, I lost 60 pounds on keto.
Shout out to
I think I got all the benefits that I needed out of keto.
My man had
I had to shake it. I had to shake it up. So.
But you're not supposed to stay on keto for so long.
No,
anyway.
you're not.
Yeah, my doctor actually said I did it too long because I was getting too high at fats, and my body like stopped digesting them like the way it was supposed to.
My mentor said the same thing about it. He said, that joint's dangerous. You only supposed to do it for so long and then be off of that.
It's like a year.
Yeah, it's a tool. I mean, but that's what they say. Like they say, everything in moderation. Like that goes with eating styles. That goes with you can't even have too. You can have too much water. You know what I mean? Like, and
the biggest thing with that,
you got to do everything in moderation.
All of that's discipline, though.
Facts, and that's really what it was for me. It wasn't more so the eating style. For me, it was like, you telling me I can't go without carbs? Challenge accepted. Like I'm gonna go without carbs, and I went out without carbs for a long time. I did 30 days no sugar. People can't do a week no sugar. That 30 days, you really feel like a crackhead. Like I'm talking about like, and of course you can't go like completely no sugar because it's sugar in some stuff. But
we
like,
remember because you had us in the keto plan, and you gonna bring around a cookie when we.
But not with like process. Not with like when you buying stuff that you don't, you know what I mean, that you didn't make. If you make everything, you can go no sugar. But if you like, even just going minimal sugar, you'll be like, yo, like damn. I need something sweet. Like I'm talking about, I felt like I needed it. Like
because we've done that. When Lisa stopped buying sugar, she just went cold turkey. We're not bringing this.
She don't play
in the house.
For all those who don't know, the only reason y'all get Marvin, and that's it, because Lisa don't play either. She don't play either. She don't play. Lisa, that's it. She don't play either.
And ain't coming in the house. If she don't want you in the house.
So I have to agree with you on the feeling when you cut sugar out. You go through withdrawal.
Serious withdrawal.
It's more addictive than crack.
You'll be sitting in the room and you'll be trembling and shaking and like.
I was getting cold. Yeah. I was getting cold spells. I was getting chills, bro. It was like really like you was on crack. Seriously.
But the crazy thing is, after you did that and you had something to drink with sugar in it, how'd it taste?
Yeah.
So after my 30 days, I went to Chick-fil-A. I'll never forget it. I went to Chick-fil-A.
I actually remember this day.
Yeah, I went to Chick-fil-A. I got a lemonade, and I was like, dang, I'm about to smack this lemonade. Boom.
And couldn't drink it.
Put my straw in the lemonade, took a sip. The moment that the lemonade touched my tongue, I almost passed out.
Yeah. See,
I almost passed out. I went to the craziest sugar coma. Like, I don't know what. I almost passed out the moment the lemonade touched my lips.
My experience like that was with sweet tea.
Yeah.
I used to be a McDonald's sweet tea junkie.
That's why I got the lemonade.
I'm talking about 2 sweet teas a day. One at breakfast, one in the evening. And just, it was the best thing in the world.
That's tea flavored Kool-Aid.
It was so sweet. Well, you know how the McDonald's sweet tea is. And that's what the normal was, that I hated Bojangles sweet tea. It wasn't sweet enough.
Sweet enough, yeah.
So
and now, the only thing I drink when I'm out is either water or Bojangles unsweet tea.
Just the flavor.
And I went there one day, and they gave me a sweet tea by accident.
I was like, what though?
To me, after being 2 years no sugar, that Bojangles sweet tea tasted sweeter than any McDonald's sweet tea I can ever remember, and it gave me an instant headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
was unbelievable.
Keith said cookout tea is heaven.
tea is heaven.
The thing is though, like what happens to your, we've abused sugar.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what sweet is because everything is sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you got
And
to-
everything is super, super sweet.
You got to think about how did you learn to do Kool-Aid when you was a kid? How much sugar you put in it?
Oh,
Did
2,
you, did you,
3,
you just
4
recommended
cups.
cup?
You just pour.
recommended cup.
You
or
just pour.
Oh, okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that pour.
And
Kool-Aid
when you make this noise, that that's enough sugar. That lets you know. That's enough sugar right there.
Kool-Aid wasn't sweet enough unless when you took it out of the refrigerator, you could
See
see
it at the
sugar
bottom. Yeah.
settle it on the
Yeah.
bottom. You have to shake it up. It didn't always
That
always
shit
come
was
with sugar.
jello.
Yeah, I challenge people to really give up sugar. I mean, your taste buds will thank you. Like
Here's
seriously,
the crazy thing though.
your taste buds will
If
thank you.
you fast for 3 days and then you eat like a mango, that joint tastes crazy good.
Yeah, everything,
It's like
bro.
what like, but then when you
Nature's
But
candy.
no,
Fruit
here's the
is
thing.
nature's candy.
100%.
Do the full 21 days with no sugar. And when we first did it, we didn't do bread, anything like that that could possibly have a pinch of sugar or anything like that.
Yeah.
In there. Well, you know the routine that we went through when we first did it. Do that. Get it completely out of your system. No salt. And
Yeah, see, I
then when you
want
do
no salt,
come
yeah.
back to needing any type of seasoning for a salt, go with something like a Himalayan salt or something.
Yep.
But don't do the refined bleached salt that's
To
got
that
the
pink
silicone in it.
Himalayan.
yeah,
And see how everything tastes.
Your body will
Tastes
thank
different.
you.
Greens,
tastes different.
all vegetables. You'd be surprised at the sweetness in a lot of stuff that's just over.
Like carrots.
You know, oh yeah, just
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
stuff. Everything changes.
But the crazy thing is, I saw somebody put like people don't take memes seriously, but they were like, you want the answer to COVID, and they just put a whole bunch of vegetables because it's like all the processed foods is killing your immune system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's putting your heart in overdrive, your arteries in overdrive, and now you got a virus.
Just think,
But
bro.
here's
We
the
30
telltale.
we
When
30
people-
something. And people don't take vitamins.
Here's the thing, the telltale sign of it. When you eat unhealthy food, immediately after you eat, you feel tired. You feel sleepy.
You are what you
weak.
eat.
Yeah,
No, it's not that what you eat. It's that all the resources and so much of your blood is pulled to your stomach.
trying
You're
to process.
fighting and processing stuff that you shouldn't have put in your system. That's why you feel tired. Instead, try a meal of live food. That means pick within a day or two fruit. Go to the farmer's market. Eat some fruit and fresh vegetable stuff like this. Some uncooked stuff that still has real life in it.
Yeah.
And see how you feel.
You won't be as
Immediately.
angry.
You won't get
You won't-
tired.
all of
You'll
that, yeah.
Yeah.
feel energized as you eat it.
Yep.
It's completely different.
That's true.
Well, you know, that goes back to, you know, the old ways. That's why, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina, we had the country land, but, you know, people ain't farming like that no more.
No.
But, you know what I'm saying, that's what you're thinking. Like, that's what our grandparents used to be like, damn, they lived to be 99 and 98. They were eating off their own stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They ain't eating that. They had kids. They were doing everything themselves. But guess what, bro? We can't, you know what I'm saying?
See
We're
the-
lazy now.
See, the crazy
Tell somebody go out there and plant something in the garden. Nigga, what?
See, the crazy thing is, you look at the old Africans, the Egyptians, whatever you want to look up, they ain't have no dentist. They ain't have no toothpaste. They didn't have no cavities either, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all in the food that's got people acting certain ways, getting certain illnesses.
Yeah.
Because all these diseases are new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
It's
this
all
stuff
the
is new.
chemical mixes up
And-
in your bodies.
Remember last year I wanted to have a podcast on frequency,
Yeah.
right? Because people don't realize everything vibrates at a certain level. So
Everything alive has a vibration.
even illnesses, if your body's that's why you're supposed to drink alkaline water, because it raises your frequency. So when your body is a certain, you see how that says 9.5 on it, right?
Sponsorship coming soon. Yep.
It says 9.5 on it,
and it's
right?
been tested.
Yeah, so it's like if your body's vibrating high enough, you won't get sick ever. You know what I mean? And all of these monks, all of these damn shamans, everybody knew that.
He even said, yep, my great grandma will be 108 this year. Shout out to that.
Still drives and walks without a cane.
That's what I'm
crazy.
talking about. That's how my great grandma is too, yo.
crazy.
She's still in the Bronx shopping,
Chilling.
going crazy, still
Chilling.
visiting family, still all of that.
That's way right there. But
108.
108.
108's wild.
I'm trying to make 200. That's my cap.
Say what?
200 is my cap. I don't want to see nothing past 200 years.
I feel you saying.
At 200, God can come get me. I'm good after that.
200.
Yeah.
200.
200.
You gonna meet a vampire somewhere along the
I
line.
know. I'm down for that
now.
now. I'll be down for that.
I mean, man, shit, boy, look, I mean,
As long as I don't,
watch the movie.
as long as I don't got a goddamn sparkle in the sun, I'm cool.
Hey, 200. 200's my cap.
What was the movie you got, dog?
Twilight?
Yeah, might with Twilight it up, man.
I don't want to live forever. I just want to live 200 years. That's it.
Been in high school 150
Why 200?
times.
Because I feel like I've seen enough in 200. Because history repeats itself. So in 200, I've seen enough.
So do you think everything's repeating in 200-year cycles?
Maybe not everything, but I feel like I've seen enough in 200. Yeah. I mean, at 200, you know how many people I've seen come and go? I probably can't take that all that death.
You
Yeah.
about 200, you probably just, it's about the time you hit 60, you'll see how many that came and gone.
That's
I've
real.
never seen
That's
enough.
real.
Facts.
Exactly.
enough,
So only
bro.
imagine 200.
60.
Imagine more than 200.
You might get used to it by the end though.
Nah, I don't think I
But
could.
damn, that's another one, man. I knew David was gonna be gone.
I didn't like him anyway. Good.
They-
That took emotion.
In 200 years, you done seen 10 Daves.
Yeah.
But that
crazy.
joke got married again. That joke just can't get it right.
Crazy. Crazy.
So this past Sam's bedtime, he talking crazy.
200's OD? Is that OD? Some people say they want to live forever. I feel like that's OD. Like, at least
I would
I
think
have
I
a
would wanna
real.
live
At least I
forever.
have a realistic number. Well, it might not be realistic, but at least I have a number.
You have a number.
Yeah, I ain't saying forever. At least I'm 200. You know.
200.
And FYI, it's definitely past my bedtime. It's definitely a school
I
night.
would be happy with 100 if I'm in
Good shape.
Health, yeah.
my mind's clear.
Oh yeah. This is definitely good health. This isn't 200 and I can't
are
do
you in the
nothing.
bed?
Yeah. This is 200 and I'm walking around. No cane.
Hey,
Yeah.
you want us to turn that Nash on before you
Yeah,
get there,
yeah.
brother? Yeah, just turn
Yeah,
it.
this is a perfect 200, but my back ain't gonna make it 200 years.
You still gonna be watching old wildin' out?
If I ever need a
'Cause
cane
I
or
would
in
never
Pampers,
move
I'm
to the
good.
point that you just bedridden and you laying there and you know the end is near.
Yeah,
Nah.
let me go.
Any day now.
You hear me first here now. Go ahead and get me. If I can't,
Facts.
if I can't take care of
Facts.
myself,
Don't keep me on hospital.
yeah. If I can't
I'm
take
out.
care of myself, just let that morphine drip a little bit, a
Don't
little
need a
extra
nurse
that
to wipe
night.
my ass.
Yeah.
I'm clocking out.
Let that morphine drip a little longer than
I
that.
want a nurse though.
Chill.
Heck want a nurse now.
Y'all gotta relax.
That boy
dog.
want a nurse now.
Y'all have to relax, dog.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
look, literally, she said her grandma, the only thing she doesn't like is that all her friends have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had an aunt. My aunt was
So
80
the
something.
solution to that
said
is
the
when
same
you
thing.
get like 65 or 70, you got to go out and get a new group of friends.
Younger. Yeah, younger.
To make it the next 130 with.
Hey, it be that lady though. It be that 60-year-old. She got a group of 30-year-old
Yeah.
friends like from work.
Look, Sam gonna be having a renegotiation friends like, oh man, I'm about to cut you off, bro.
Yeah,
I know
bro,
we've been
you
friends
just-
for 50
yeah.
years, but you ain't living
Hey,
right.
I'm,
You
re-
ain't gonna make
I'm,
it
re-
that far.
I'm retiring friendships at 65 like work.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it was a long run, you know.
You in a wheelchair,
Here's your
bro? We
pension-
can't kick it.
Here's your pension package, you know. Here's your pension.
I see what you've been posting, and you just
Yeah.
not gonna
So you
make it
give them a
past
friendship
80.
package.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
giving you
A
yeah.
box with all this stuff.
Yeah, all our memories.
The moment your knees go, you go. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Pick up that cane or that wheelchair. We can't chill.
All my friends got one hip replacement in me. I don't want to see two hip replacements in our friendship. The first one, that's it. That's it. You only get one out of me. I'm only gonna be on one wedding, and you only get one hip replacement surgery in our friendship.
New app credentials. How many surgeries have you had?
Hey, you gotta ask these
many
type of questions. You gotta ask these questions because some women had surgeries already. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So you might want to ask these questions, my brother.
Oh my God.
What did you text me about last week?
Hey, Key, don't be putting your grandma in here. You know, I'm single. Talking about check her out. She even on Facebook. She checked them DMs. Huh? Nah, I'm just playing. Maybe. I'm gonna like this post just for a later reference.
My man trying to bag grandmas out here, dog. This crazy.
Miss Loretta, I'm ready for the tour.
Knock that dust off that pussy.
chill. You know, people ain't doing. We're not doing things these days like they were done before. You know, she gotta be ready for them DMs to be popping at 108.
Come on down here, Sam.
That's a new courting.
She gonna say, "Come
That's
on,
a new
down
courting?
here, Sam."
Yeah, that's a new courting.
You say your name Samuel.
What, hopping in somebody's DM?
You ain't related to Jackson.
Yeah, if I hop in your DMs, I'm courting you now.
I just saw something that said, I'm not about to just text you and not see you. I'm not an inmate.
Dang, a pen pal.
Facts. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
people have pen pals.
Guess we need to start putting on an orange jumpsuit, goddamn, in the crib, make it feel, accurate. I guess then.
Yeah.
Nah.
You got your one phone call. You on time restrictions?
Is there still courting in 2020?
I mean,
okay.
past pandemic, I like it.
Now, technically, it's crazy you said that because I just watched a little thing earlier today, and I don't even know what the hell show I think it was on the news.
Ralph ain't watching the news.
Yeah, Ralph be watching news because, you know what I'm saying, Pops, you going to watch the goddamn news. No matter what's on the TV, that shit getting
Pops was watching the news. You was
you
sitting
gonna watch the news.
Ralph was eavesdropping.
Ralph was sitting there, yeah.
Ralph was eavesdropping.
On his phone.
Just know.
Ralph was probably trying to talk about something.
Yeah,
Be quiet.
yeah. At least the first, you got to watch the first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes.
And I'm going to ask you questions.
Look, you know this thing when you come in and, even if it's late, you know when the weather coming on. Oh,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we already know. We got the news down.
Maybe I need to start watching the news because I am the worst with the weather, bro.
This is the thing my dad said. He said, bro, the problem with these young folks is you don't know what the hell going on around you. And I'm
That's
like,
true.
Okay, so now my dad got me. I be watching the damn news, bro, because I be trying to figure out what the hell going on around us.
Yeah, we need to figure out.
But
we get all information from Twitter and Instagram.
With the dating in the courting in 2020, there was a couple that they got on the news that's I think they kind of going viral maybe right now. So they are basically coming up with very creative ways to have dates and stuff like that. So whether it's like they having their own dinners and stuff, they're on all these different places. They got their own table. They got candles out.
During quarantine?
Yeah, bro, they're doing all this shit right now.
Man, dating is so easy. Fellas, do you want to date? I'm going to give you the dating tip 101. You know why you ask a girl what she wants to eat and she doesn't know? Because she don't really care. Go do what you want to do and just invite her. That is dating.
Now on the
you want to go see a movie?
Now wait.
Go see the movie and bring her with you. That's a date.
Wait. To back that up, I'm gonna need you to go check out my man Big Jaw. He has a video on about the
to the max.
To the max, bro. If y'all ain't seen that, y'all go. I might have to put this in the comments.
We gotta stop overthinking dating. Dating is really easy.
Big Jaw he did a great job at it because I feel like this is how every man's relationship has gone. When you ask what you want to eat, you get the whole long bounce back. You don't know what you're gonna get, and then she asks me what you want. I'm like, bro, it don't matter what I want. I'm gonna eat whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so once you give me the option back, you say you don't want nothing.
See, no, but now her head going because you done asked already. Just go ahead and show the initiative. Take charge. Look, baby, we eating this tonight at 7. I'll be there. Boom. She gonna be like, okay.
Look, my man did show initiative. He went and got him some food. Came back to the house. He said, "When you smell that aroma, don't bring your ass up in here."
Now you can't do that.
No, you gotta bring her
plate.
No, he said, "I done asked." He said, "You say you didn't want this, but now I got chicken strips. Now you want my damn strip."
Yeah, cook. Yeah.
No, but you always gotta get her a plate, even if it's what you got.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's when if she don't like it, she gotta deal with it.
I'm telling you. You want to try that new restaurant? Just hey, we're gonna go on Friday. We're going to the new restaurant, 8:00. Be ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's dating.
Now everybody know I'm all about the food. Ralph gonna put on good food.
Keep put in the comments if that's dating or not.
You know what I'm saying? You jump on board. Ralph always gonna be the food.
Key, what Catherine like to do?
You tripping, dog?
Because Key, I'm not gonna tell her Monday is my day and Tuesday is her day because on Tuesday we're gonna be sitting there for an hour trying to figure out what we're gonna eat.
Bro, speaking of just picking out a movie.
No.
Be crazy. You definitely just got to pick it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, when she really knows what she wants to do, she'll tell you. Until then,
you got it.
Just choose everything. Like, just choose everything.
No, bro, you don't got to choose everything. Like,
bro, just choose everything. Do yourself a favor. Choose everything.
Bro, I'm choosing what I want to eat. This shit sound good to me right now. That's what I'm about to get. I'm about to get food from here.
Look, you go watch TV with a girl, right? She don't ever say, dang, do you want to watch Real Housewives? When she talks about her shows, she knows what she wants to watch. Yeah. Ain't no guessing about it.
Yeah.
And don't give her things to guess about. Take the guesswork out of it. Look, babe, this is what we're going to do. And when she don't want to do that, she'll tell you. When she want to do something else, she'll tell you. Trust me. Take the headache out yourself. You're going to go hungry. fucking around. You gonna go hungry fucking around.
You talking about me going hungry?
You gonna go hungry messing around.
Ladies, look at me right here. One thing Ralph ain't gonna do, this motherfucker ain't never went hungry.
It's not hard at all.
Never go hungry. So you better get with my program and get lost.
He,
you know what I'm saying?
you already
I'm
said.
always gonna
Oh yeah,
find
he
you.
said he fast. So
Yeah, and you fuck around with me, you might not eat until one meal. Now, you can't hang with me. Eating.
Hey,
I'm telling you
I
right
did
now.
I did a 36-hour fast, so we can play that game all day if you want.
Yeah,
You
I
hear
can do that
me?
shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you can't hang with my eating habits.
You can hear me.
That's one thing I lose at the fast. And Lisa just did a 4-day.
4
I
day.
can do
Yeah.
that.
3 days dry, nothing,
Ooh,
And-
God,
No water.
no water.
I can't do that.
3 days dry fast, and then
That's
one
a little
day,
stand.
the 4th day, she brought water in early in the morning and transitioned into juice, and then went back to food.
I'm a good intermittent faster,
yeah.
dog. I
She
can
be
intermittent
killing
fast.
it, dog.
Now,
I can do that
but
every day.
but once you start that becomes normal. Because like, to me,
Yeah, that's my norm. I can do
Yeah.
that easy. No problem.
two meals a day, I'm good.
Shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm either 2 or 1. That's all you gonna get. I'm getting 2 or 1
Yeah.
meals. I can do that, no problem.
That's crazy.
No
You just got to
problem.
make
It's
sure you
simple.
hit the right amount of calories.
I said court is dead.
Courting is dead.
It's very complex, bro. because
It's dead.
It's just.
What am I courting? What am I trying to figure out?
Well, I mean,
What am I trying to figure out in 2020?
Explain yourself.
What was the purpose of courting?
Please let
Years
us know.
ago.
To get to know
you
people.
get to know a person.
Yeah, what am I trying
So
to figure
now
out in
everybody's
2020?
got
Everything.
their Facebook
I can
profile.
go on your profile.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
research everything. Nah,
I disagree. I disagree, man, because I feel like part of getting to know somebody is definitely physical. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a vibe.
It's 2020, so we're also in a very weird state of just physically being around.
Yeah, but it's artificial stimulation.
But
It's artificial.
But the thing is though, so when courting came about, all women did the same thing. They maintained the household. That was they had gender roles. So you knew what you were kind of getting. You were just trying to figure out if
I
this
like
was
this
the one that I was going to get to do it for me.
That's facts.
Okay.
That's not the same right now.
I'm not going to be courting somebody for a year, 2 years to find out you don't cook
Why take you a year to figure that out?
because you too busy courting and dating and taking her out.
Nah, I mean,
But then why do
I'm not,
you
and maybe
think?
not, maybe not 2 years. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying why is that
Courting
not
courting
part?
is dead because you don't know what you're getting out of them, right? And a lot of people wait. So people say, "Oh, I only do that for my boyfriend. I only do that for my husband," right? So you tell me I gotta wait till I'm your boyfriend to see who you really are. So courting is dead because ain't nobody got time to wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
Courting is now dating, where I'm courting multiple people to figure out who I want to pursue on a more romantic level. That's why I said courting is dead.
We talked about this too, though, because when you divide your attention like that, you're not really giving one
You're not.
person your energy that probably deserves it.
You're not.
So it's like,
because
which that you're right though, but it's understandable. But also at the same point though, people all have to be willing to open up
Yep.
and give that person an opportunity. Because the thing is, if you're talking to somebody and they're not opening up or giving you the same that you're giving them, then bro,
it's dead.
it's a dead.
You might as
dead
well.
end.
You might as well do court with somebody else too.
Yeah.
Because because you gotta think, bro. Time is one thing you don't get back.
Facts.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, man, I spent this much time doing this and I got nowhere. Then what do you regret most? That you lost all that time when you could have been also divvying up. So my thing is like, bro, if it's this person, I've already put out there and show what kind of person I can be to this person. I put it on the table. Like I got nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Take it or leave it.
I gave myself, I opened up, whatever you want to know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If I'm not getting that same thing back, bro, it's not no point in me just trying to say like, oh, I'm just gonna be
Here.
just close, just be here in your standby in your corner, and I'm not gonna no, bro. I'm about to probably gonna go talk with somebody else too, dog.
Yeah.
Like somebody's gonna feel whatever that person's not doing because there's somebody for everybody out here. You just gotta find it, but you can't also be so closed off that you're not open to see somebody in front of you either.
Yeah, and nobody's waiting. Like you said, we're in the year instant gratification. Nobody's
Absolutely.
waiting around for that wall to come down anymore. If your wall's up, I'm off. Like,
Yeah.
because that's not my wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody deserves that, bro. Like I'm not. You can't because you got hurt from somebody. You can't put that on the new
Me,
person,
yeah.
bro. That is something you have to you have to deal and close that with yourself. That's why I tell people you have to have time to know yourself too.
There are men who are 40 plus years old who are breaking down a wall from a guy that a girl knew in high school.
Yeah.
Like that is a children's relationship.
Yeah.
And people are dealing with stuff from a guy that you dealt with in high school.
But that's a big problem. People like just learn to let shit go. Because my thing is,
It's easier to hold on to it.
It's easier, but the thing is, me and you get into a fight, right? You say some bullshit, I say some bullshit.
Yeah.
I come back, I'm like, yo, my bad. And you're like, it's cool.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow, I like bump you. And you bring back the fight up. Now we fighting about the bump and the fight.
And the fight before.
So you just fucking
Compounded.
just angry about this, something this big, not really putting shit into perspective.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes you just gotta sit down, look in the mirror, and be like, "That shit won't that serious. Let me let it go."
But I think that's easier for us because I got a thing for you guys. I had this argument today with several different people because I was really trying to gain perspective. I said nobody knows true love like a man.
Please explain.
Yeah,
I said nobody knows true love. Nobody knows true love
No,
like
Yes
a
Man
man.
podcast.
Right?
You heard it first.
Nobody knows true love like a man. And I say this because a man falls in love with a woman, right? On no conditions.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this within the post that you put up off the piggyback on the post you put up?
Which one?
With the video?
About the people talking about what ruins relationships?
I think so. I think I like one of them. I think that was one.
Yeah, I was talking about because people were like, "Oh, this WAP song is ruining relationships, and this is the problem with relationships." And I was like, "No, the problem with relationships is that people don't know how to love anything bigger than themselves. So if you don't know how to love anything bigger than yourself, then how can you love somebody else? You know what I mean? If you're always putting yourself as the biggest thing to love, then you really can't love anybody else.
Yeah.
But I was saying only men know true love because there can be a woman who is the worst woman. She can be terrible. She can be broke, bum, no ambition, nothing. And somebody's going to love her. Somebody's going to love her and somebody's going to try to build her up into what what she can be. You have to check boxes for a woman. You have to be this tall. You got to make a certain amount of money. You got to provide attention. You got to provide excitement. We don't have none of that.
That goes to that video.
We got none of that. We got none of them conditions. We don't have conditions like that. When we meet somebody that we love,
is good.
yeah.
That's right.
Think about it.
Right.
Think about it. Will and Jada. Right? Will was embarrassed nationally on a national stage. He's loving his wife through that. Switch the roles.
She'd
Jada's
be
out
out
of there
because she got embarrassed.
because she got embarrassed, but also because she doesn't need him. Her kids are gone. She doesn't need him to help raise her kids. Her kids are adults. She got her own money. She don't need him financially. Really, she don't really need him, which is why she can go and have sex with other men and it not be a big thing. Because as a romantic relationship, she doesn't need her husband anymore. He's checked all his boxes.
Yeah.
But he still loves this woman that he fell in love with because he wanted her so bad and they've done these great things together. That's why he's like, yo, you know what? I can love you through anything. That's why he can love her through the embarrassment. That's why he can love her through the cheating. That's why he can love her through all
So
that
you
stuff.
don't think women can do that as well, though?
No. I think the moment you stop checking a box, it's gone.
Well, I think, but I mean, I'm not.
Well,
I
you
can't,
see a lot of women that out here with these.
Bums.
Yeah, I can't say for all. I can't say for all.
Nothing's for all.
Yeah.
Nothing's for all.
I think it can be either way.
But what? Okay, so
But there's a point with some women. They now there is a point like what I said. I have sent them a video in this chat, right?
Yeah.
This bitch was
This
wild.
girl.
Is it the girl and the guy talking?
Yes. It's, bro.
That's where this came from. That's where this came from. Yeah. That's where this came from. Yeah.
'Cause the girl was so hurt, dog. Like she was doing what Marvin said. She was a girl, and then she was dating some dudes that might not have been that, I guess didn't have a lot going on, or was. I guess she got hurt somehow in a relationship,
Boy,
or whatever.
She was hurt.
She was hurt. So now that has fueled into something. Now it's like I would never mess with nobody like that. That's beneath me.
Yeah.
So now it's like.
She said,
Crazy
I think it boils down to it's less common to see a female settle than it is to see a man settle. I mean,
I can see that.
I can see that.
That's
Yeah, I
what it
can
is.
see
Because if
that.
you put it into context and look at it as, okay, here's a brother and sister within a year or two age. They go out, leave for college, come back. Mom and dad sitting at home here on the couch. They come home. Look who I want you to meet so-and-so. They bring in. Daughter walks in. She's finished college, got a college degree. She's got the guy that she was hanging out with in college. So it's like no measure. She didn't have any money in college.
Yeah.
He's just telling her, oh, yeah, I'm in school for this, I'm doing that.
Yeah,
He's really
yeah.
not even going to school.
Yeah.
So she comes home with this unemployed dude that's just sitting on the couch, smoking weed, playing video games.
Yeah.
She gets him, goes to her new little job, intern, whatever she's got. Brother comes home. He's gotten his degree. He's moving forward. He brings home this chick. Cute. No degree, no job, nothing. But they're planning a family. Same, both of them in the exact same situation. But
And the thing is,
and it happens all the time.
Yeah.
so the thing is, for me though, I'm like, okay, like take that same situation, right? There's gonna be a point where he stops checking those boxes. It's gonna be something that he's lacking. She gonna get a new job. He ain't gonna be measuring up to the people that's in her circle, and it's gonna be
But here's the thing.
gonna be a wrap.
Here's the thing that y'all missing out on the second part of that video. She said, if I'm with you and I make more money than you, I'm going to degrade you.
No, she said if I'm with you and you don't make double what I make,
Yeah.
Double.
I'ma
degrade you.
Yeah, and belittle
So-
you. And I have the right. The thing is, she killed me. She said,
I got the right.
I have the
So-
right to do it.
My thing is, y'all already know, money don't mean shit to me.
Money don't mean shit.
So if me and
It
you
means
kicking
shit, but it don't.
Me and you kicking it, and I start paying attention to you really just care about the money shit. It's like we not even vibing. You just want to go to the movies every night.
Yep.
You want fucking lobster every night. Then like I'm like ugh.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when she's even bringing that into finding a significant other. Yeah, you want somebody who's ambitious.
Conditions.
You want somebody, yeah. But you want somebody with a vision, because that's how I am.
Yeah.
When I look for a girl, I want somebody who wants more. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say if she ain't making double what I'm making, I'm gonna talk to her and treat her like shit.
But and the thing is, at first I was like, she's bugging.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that happens. That happens.
Yeah.
Because if a lot of times what you see is you see men who have acquired a success, and what do they get? They get a trophy wife. She's a pawn. The trophy wife is a pawn. That's not somebody that he fell in love with and went through the whole grind with him. She fits the mold of what he
Just
wanted
somebody
his
who wanna
life.
smack when he get home.
He wanted his life to look like. You know what I mean? So when she first said that, I was like, man, she's bugging. But she has, I'm not going to say she has a right to do that, because she also said, oh, I don't think it's right. So it's like, well, how can you have the right to treat
Because
somebody
she
like
got
that if you
hurt.
don't think it's
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
She got hurt.
But-
She's trying to take it out on somebody
But
else.
I can see why she thinks that that's okay. You know what I mean? But as a guy, you like, well, what guy is like? I'm sitting here like, what guy is gonna let you talk that crazy to him because he doesn't make double what you make? And then I was like, there's guys like this.
Bro, I had to see
guys like
every
this
like
out
that
here,
too.
yeah.
There are definitely guys like that, but I'm not one of them.
Bruh, she said it. She said men are weak. She said, ladies, you can be broke, you can be a bum, you ain't gotta have nothing, and a guy's gonna wife you because you're pretty.
But you know, why though? Because you got what? Because she has what?
That wop.
Or you know, what I'm saying, she got the
But the thing
got
is,
that-
if that
Oh
once
yeah,
again,
and she kept bringing up big titties and a fat ass, and she kept saying, and she was a little butthurt because she kept saying she didn't have neither. So you could tell like she was a little insecure about that because
yeah.
she
But the
definitely
thing,
kept saying
this
that.
is what I'm saying. When we talk about guys like that, right, who's just bringing you home to be a trophy,
They don't love you.
they fucking everybody else as well.
They don't love you.
You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about you want a relationship with substance, that money shit don't apply.
Well, people in this age, they think money equals love. If that guy, trust me, y'all, if that guy is flying you out, it's nothing to him. Like nobody's giving you their last to fly in. Promise you
That's
that.
what we were saying this morning.
Facts.
I said people worship money. That's their God.
Worship it. Yep.
They give it. It has too much power.
But it blinds you. It blinds you like to what reality really is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to just vibing. You know what I mean? Like if I could have fun with you on a couch, just playing games, that means more to me than us going to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Because that is more realistic on what we do on a day to day.
But how you start is also how you finish.
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys are using money to impress women.
And
so
they gotta
it's
keep
like,
that hustle up.
And you got to keep that up. You got to keep that facade up. Like go for a walk, go to the park, go for a picnic. Like that old fashioned stuff still works.
But that type of woman, like what you all are talking about, there, is not going to go for that. She's not wanting to go for the walk.
And that's the one I'm like, well, holla.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta find. You gotta.
Because I'm walking today.
I mean, my wife and I, we've been through ups and downs as far as financial stuff and different family members stuff and all that, and we just been there for each other through thick and thin. And you work it out and keep moving. And the biggest peace of mind you can have in a relationship is being with somebody that you know they have your back.
Yeah.
And if you
that
don't
I agree
have
with
that,
Marvin.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest part.
You're
to find.
wasting time. You know.
That's facts.
That's the hardest
I
part
know
of
there's-
finding somebody.
there's-
That's the fear. That's the scariest part too, though.
There's no situation that could come up to me that I couldn't go home and talk to my wife about right now, nor her come to me.
Yeah.
And she's come with family issues and different things. There's some crazy stuff.
Yep.
And
Shout out.
You just have to
your
deal
boy.
with it. You know? So I mean, that,
Are you saying it was you?
I put him through some shit.
it's been some
Sorry, Mom.
crazy stuff, but
Crazy.
But she knew that she could come to you with it. Though.
Yeah.
Facts.
She could trust you. Somebody said, "Yo, you afraid of marriage?" I said, "No, I'm just afraid of marrying the wrong person."
yeah.
That's where I'm at, dog. That's
I
where
agree.
I'm at.
I would
I
love
agree.
to get married. I'm just afraid of marrying the wrong person.
You gotta, all right, like you said, these people go through the relationship and he end up checking all the boxes and then has no use for it.
Yeah.
You gotta have that checklist before you get married of things that you want.
Yeah. And most people don't know what they want.
And
Shit, I don't know what I want.
most people, I mean, it's just like
Problem number one.
I ain't married either.
half of the people in relationships get in relationships with people they shouldn't even be in because it's a game to them.
Yeah.
The four of us sitting right here, if we were all single, two females come in. One of them we've never seen before. Everybody's
Yeah.
looking.
That's a new girl
Now
thing.
it's a competition
Yeah.
between the four of us. Who's the first one?
Yeah.
And if you have your checklist prepared beforehand,
You ain't even gonna go for it.
if you paying attention, if you love yourself and you're paying attention to your checklist, I need this, and this, and this. You should be saying, well, these three things she'll never be, or she's not even
Yeah.
trying to get.
Yeah.
So let me stop wasting my
just gonna
time.
sit on
I'm
the
good.
sideline.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
I'm good.
Marvin,
no.
Marvin is good.
I got to beat Sam, so I'm first in
Yeah.
line.
All right, but
Hey,
see, no.
you know.
Marvin
Now,
is
And the
good,
one,
though.
and the
Wait,
one,
My pops
and the
got
thing
the
is though,
same energy,
the one
though.
she going for
the one that don't
because
care.
he good. Because
he don't
he
care.
don't want it.
But see, the
It's
problem
like, oh,
is-
So if you
Challenge
have
accepted.
if you have your standard, your checklist before you even go in, and you think, because like with my wife, one of the things I wanted, I got to a point in my life, I said I want a child of my own. I've had children blamed on me. I've helped somebody raise their children. I want a child of my own. And I knew a girl early in my life that she walked in on an argument between her parents. And the conversation was, the mother said, when she walked in, the mother was saying, well, I didn't want her anyway. That's your daughter. You do this. I had her for you. And when you leave, you can take her with you. And that screwed, and she was like 13 at the time.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
And that screwed her up. She was a grown
that's
woman
tough.
and going through counseling
Mentally,
for that. It wrecked her. So I said, when I got to the point I wanted to have a child of my own, I wanted that child by a woman that wanted a child as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that attracted me to my wife was she had two kids she was raising that were somebody else's, that weren't even hers. So I knew she had love in her heart. And I saw how, because I knew her for years before we got together.
Yeah.
So seeing how she did for two people
The
that she
selflessness.
didn't have to do anything for, that called her mom, and the interaction was complete.
No different.
I said, I could deal with it. You know.
That's why I'm like a Marvin, because he remind me of how my dad talked for me on this stuff, dog.
That's gems for anybody listening.
It's gems,
that's
because
gems.
it's like, bro, my pops is like, no matter when you talking to any girl or any woman and you trying to move or make a move with them, bro, you pay attention to a lot of the other smaller stuff that they do that they don't probably even realize that you're paying attention to. But it's just the fact that when we in conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you did this, and she's like, what? Like, wait, you remember that? Yeah, I remember everything, dog. I'm like a sponge. I soak up everything.
But see,
I pay attention because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm also looking at those things like Marvin saying is like, can you really be here or no?
Yeah,
or like,
it's
don't waste my
important.
time, bro. I have no problem in just walking away. It's cool, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool. I've been alone. I'm okay. I know what I'm myself. I know what I have to offer.
I went on a date with a girl
It's
said she ain't
cool.
want no
I'm good.
kids.
I'm good.
She never heard from me again.
facts.
Like, because there was
Well,
no
you see-
point. I'm not gonna waste
but-
your time.
You see, this
And
is
there's no point.
This is where I'm from, though. You know what I'm saying? So like, he talked about my mom, and I've watched her my whole life just do stuff for people just out of love. Sometimes she get burned. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, to come back.
Yeah.
But my thing is, that's where I'm from. So it's like, now we're in such a weird place where when you do something out of the kindness, they're like, yo, what's the catch?
Yeah. Nobody
what I mean?
trusts it. Yeah.
And then so now when he talk about like seeing people like for if you can be with them long term, I went through a divorce. So now when I see somebody, I overanalyze a lot of shit. So now I'm like looking at it like, you really saying that? Like, you really just doing this and doing that, and I'll make something this big just because I know
What follows it?
Yeah, I just want to know, are you going to keep that, or is that something like you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of times it really messes with just the vibe at the moment. But I just be sitting there overanalyzing shit, especially because I'm an artist. So now I'm just sitting here just like drawing this shit in my mind. Like, bro, is this that? You serious?
You got to think about 30 years.
Exactly.
Think about 30 years. What is it? Look at your last year of your relationship and say, can I do this for 30 years?
Yeah.
Like, has it always been like this? Yeah. Or will it always be like this for 30 years? Because a lot of people will look at their situation and be like, I can't do this for 30 years.
He argued with me for this for years. I'm a firm believer that people don't change.
People don't change.
People don't change. So you have to.
I believe that. I believe that
you
100%.
have your checklist. People will get on a different path.
Yeah.
But and if something knocked
They
them off
core,
their path,
yeah.
they revert back to that old person. You know,
don't see
you can
people
come out
for
of
what they are, see them for who they are. Because you know what I'm saying, like Marvin said, things will come in life and people might do move different ways and stuff like that.
But they core the
always
same.
fucking person.
Yeah, they core the same.
But see, mind you, I argue everything, right? This is also the same guy who came up to me and said, be careful, money changes people. So, did they change?
No, they're on a different path. It's lying with
It's
money
the same
now.
because
They go broke, they come back to that same person.
yeah.
They just on a different path. The same person.
Right. I feel like money just heightens who you really are, to be honest. Like, if you a piece of shit,
it's gonna make you a bigger piece of shit.
I don't feel like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it hides it. I feel like it amplifies it. Because if you're a dickhead, now you got millions. Now I can be a dickhead anywhere and do whatever I want.
Yeah, because I got
but
millions.
if I'm generous, as it is, I got bread here. Take what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like money just amplifies your flaws.
It can.
Well,
I think it can.
Even if it amplifies, you didn't change. You just became a
the worst part of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But you got to know yourself first, and nobody should settle.
Yeah.
You should have, just like, even if it's just I've known people that write it down. I want this, and this in another person. But you should just have a mental checklist of what you want going in. Mm-hmm. Because that's if you're in it for the long haul. If you're just out here
having fun,
I'm gonna be over here for a year or two because of this job, and then I'm gonna bounce and be back over here.
But that's what I'm saying.
Do whatever. But if you're in it for the long haul, because like I have something that people look at as petty and superficial, but when I was to the point I was gonna date somebody or do something, hang out, I never in my life have dated to just say I want a girlfriend for a year or two. I mean, I wanted a girlfriend. I wanted it to be for
the last girlfriend
with a possible future in it.
Mhm.
And
that way.
I'm a high believer, and when I'm
You
single,
should-
I'm a hoe. But when I'm
no,
with somebody,
I've never been a
that's
hoe.
just me.
Yeah,
that's
me
just
too.
me.
He's always a hoe.
Never been a hoe. But I just always had a mental checklist, and
Yeah.
I never settled in dating. If I was dating somebody,
You saw good potential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dating's not recreational for you. It's
For
it's a
sure.
purpose. It's purposeful. Yeah.
For sure.
and you know, if you like, I don't like skinny women. So if you're dating somebody, I would never date somebody I'm not sexually attracted to at all.
Yeah.
Just to be going out. Oh, just kill
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no,
You know?
that's a
No,
waste of
I would
time.
never do
I would
that.
never
Yeah.
do that.
For sure.
I would
So-
never.
I would never do
absolutely
that.
not.
I'm not even. I might
But
never.
Not dating. We might hang out, but we ain't going on a date.
We might not even hang out.
I work the way Marvin does,
Look,
though.
when you
Nah, it might
start
hang out.
hanging out, that leads to
It's something else. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I definitely think I moved the way Marvin is saying. That's how I view.
for the simple fact,
all my
you
relationships
can't
are
control
long.
feelings. You can start developing feelings for anybody.
But
You
see-
spend enough time with them.
Yeah.
But
do you though?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because no.
In some sense, yeah,
Bro, I've chilled with some girls for mad long.
But you might not have like a dating.
I about to
feeling,
say,
but you have
yeah.
definitely got some feelings.
It's about the
toward
type
that
of. It's about the type
But
of.
Not like
Some
not
of
like
the
what he
type of
talking about.
interactions
Some of
too,
the
though.
girls you chill with for mad long were straight up whores.
Yeah.
And you knew better than to.
For sure, but that,
You knew better than to
it's
mess
going back.
with
It's
them.
going back to your thing, saying that you develop feelings. They were cool whores.
Yeah, but
You
the
feel me?
thing-
But it was like-
the thing is, but if you were in a state of needing somebody, it could have easily turned into a. I need one.
But
of
I
these
don't
hoes.
ever feel like I need. Like that's what I'm saying. Like so we can kick it, and I would never feel that what he's talking about.
Yeah.
For you. So if I choose to be like that's my girl, that means I already feel for you, past all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
So I can kick it. Like we can't name names, but you know what I'm saying.
If I call you my girl, you about to be probably my wife.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that's how I feel. Like
Or that's what I'm grooming it to.
y'all know.
That's where I'm at, bro.
yeah.
All my relationships been long.
Yeah.
So when I
Facts.
get in, I be trying to go for the. I be seeing the potential and seeing things go for the long haul. But I definitely put out there at the same point, like if I'm like that has to be on the same page. If that person has also not moved on that page, bro. Ralph's gonna move a little differently.
Yeah.
Facts.
And you can't be mad at me for doing the right thing, bro. I gave you opportunity. It's been here.
Facts.
It's been on the plate.
This is my stepdad, right? He's my witness. I would have mad girls just kicking it with me, and I would just be sitting there, not necessarily. And then all the homies be like, "Yo, you hitting that?" I'm like, "Nah." You know what I'm saying?
I've asked you that a couple
A
times.
couple times, yo, damn, you hitting that? I'm like, "Nah."
And
Nah.
I probably said, why aren't you? Like,
Mad
what
time.
the heck?
But it's like-
what are you doing?
It's like I can easily divide the two. You know what I'm saying? Like
But that's not intentional time, though.
it's not intentional at the beginning, but I think what he's saying is very valid. When you start seeing certain shit that I know I'm just not gonna be, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have sex, and then she gonna annoy me for the next 6 months. I'm
Yeah.
cool. You know
Like
what
I got girls
But
that are really
that
just
goes
friends.
back to the list and the standards of things. Because even though some of those chicks were extremely cute, and they came around and they would act as you know, we were on the outside looking in because we'd be actually because of things they would say or things they would do, and then after 6 months or a year, they get to acting real flaky because they have feelings.
For me,
They just didn't get it. It wasn't reciprocated back to them from him. So that's why if a person around a person long enough, they'll start developing feelings, and that feeling can be a feeling of love or a feeling of hate
or jealousy.
But a feeling is going to come out of it some way or another.
Marvin's accurate, bro. He's accurate.
You're
He's
going
accurate.
to catch some type of feeling. I may grow to love you, or I may grow to hate you. Okay, take the circle of friends. Ralph has been to the house many times. Sam, I love these two guys.
Yeah.
There's some other friends. You better never bring me niggas back to the house. If feeling of hate is growing out here. So it's
hey, bro, that's real.
That's
real
big
stuff,
facts,
dog.
though.
Yeah.
That's what Pop
That's
said.
big facts.
Pop sat there and told me that one day. He's like, bro, I give you credit because you ain't brought no niggas I don't like around the house. I'm like, bro, if you come to my crib, you got some level. Because one thing y'all, bro, people think I be acting up and I be cutting up crazy. Y'all have never met my older man, dog. He is way worse than me. And that nigga, he ain't scared of. I'm telling you, this dude, he ain't scared about nothing, dog.
Yeah. He
You don't
lied.
need to be.
He
Yeah.
lied.
Yeah,
He
don't
lied
need
for
to be.
sure.
You like that, bro.
He
Maybe
lied
you
for
like
sure.
that, dog.
You don't need to be. I think going back
Marvin
to
so then-
I think going back to your your point earlier when you were saying like people are like kind of scared of somebody showing them love. Like imagine going through life and the first person that really show you love is somebody you're not related to. That's a scary
But
feeling.
see, that's what I feel like. Like, there's a lot of broken people. So when he talks about these girls start to like me,
yeah.
and I don't like them back, it's because I would be like, yo, I'll come home and I'll give them some food and I don't expect shit. I'm not here to buy you food for sex.
Yeah.
I just want to kick it.
Yeah.
So now they're seeing something that's unique.
That's you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no
He doesn't
ill
want
motives.
anything out of me.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
ill motives behind it. So there's like, damn, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's no motives because
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't want to do this
it.
shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But it's like,
But even
When
still,
it's motives,
but
it's
even
motives.
still,
Yeah.
I think even when you dating somebody, I feel like a lot of times you do stuff. If you just that kind of person, like a generous person, you just do stuff out of kind of not looking that
Yeah.
I need to have something back. It's just because I wanted to do that, I did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I felt
That's
like
called being intentional.
But then a lot of it too is a lot of young people and middle-aged people now come from broken homes, come from
That's real.
abusive homes, or come from homes that people were overworked and never home, working 2 jobs to survive.
Yeah.
So they never saw the interaction, the spark, the reaction of what a loving relationship
Is.
looks like.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
That's
so-
that's probably very true.
Yeah.
let me show you how bad it is. You go and you tell your significant other, like, yo, what's up? Good morning, beautiful. And she's like, nigga, what you want? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we in a era where that's
It's
forgot about.
something's for everything.
That's forgot about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what happens if that's just how I'm feeling in the moment? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the type of shit. Like, even with him, like I'd be like, yo, good night, dog. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the problem with saying that shit to people and it not expecting
Yeah.
other shit back?
I
But
mean-
people don't think like that no more because it's broken.
Yeah.
Like the interaction and everything is broken.
Well, I feel like you also like. That's why I say, bro. It's all you got so much with the social media influence and stuff people see. It's like people that are from possibly, like Marvin said, from broken homes or whatever that case may be, that haven't really seen that. They're only seeing what they can see.
But the
Yeah.
social media
Can't hit
here's
a
where
target
social
you can't see.
Here's
Yeah.
where social media is ruining everything when it comes to relationships. When a person puts anything dealing with a relationship on social media, they instantly get a whole line of weird comments.
that agree
So,
with them.
Agree or disagree.
Yeah.
Now, when you get the comments that disagree or your situation is wrong, you're putting it out there for
Everybody.
everybody to see. Some people put it out there for justification or to get support or whatever. You put your relationship in a situation where somebody they want to win. Like I
Yeah.
used to tell you years ago, you shouldn't go into an argument with somebody
Trying to win. Yeah.
That's one of my biggest.
You should go into an argument or any situation and then try to resolve it. All right, good night.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah.
Peaceful. And when you have your relationship to that level that you're trying to win,
You already lost.
you've already lost.
Yep.
So that comes to like, I don't like for my daughter to see us argue. I'll bite my tongue and walk away and come back and tell my wife what I want to say later before I stand in front of her screaming back and forth and argue.
In front and think
Don't-
normalizing that.
Yeah, you normalize that. So that becomes a lot of people. That goes back to what I said earlier. Get in these relationships and it's all screwed up. It's
And they
all
know
for
it.
self.
Yeah.
Every situation they want to win, they don't know how to love or how to be loved. You have to have yourself in a position to allow somebody
To love you.
to love you.
Yeah.
You know, to even accept that and then reciprocate it back, and then you can work on something.
We can't even get compliments. Somebody
just
gives
so
you
bad.
somebody gives you a compliment, the first thing you do is give them one right back.
Yeah, you can't take.
You can't
take.
even take it and be like,
Thank
thank you. You know, like
Yeah.
it's become such a. I gotta
one up.
Yeah.
something.
It's a
Yeah.
competition.
But see, what he said is crazy. Like, the only thing I can tell a parent is that if the daughter is watching you yell at the mom, she's gonna be like, my dad was yelling at my mom.
Yeah.
So that's acceptable when I get my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about broken homes, this is why I don't really feel like that's an excuse, because until my mom met him, we've been dealing with that. And I've seen my mom fight men when I was younger. So that's why, like, when people say certain things to me, I was like, you don't even know me to even say that. Because, you know, if you knew me, you know that would never happen.
Yeah.
So that being said, watching my mom do that, I would never hit a woman. And if you hit a woman in front of me, now that I'm big enough, you're going to catch these hands. And he's bailed me out for that shit. So it's like, that's one thing. And then seeing my mom
generous one,
just giving love all the time, I wouldn't cheat on a woman, especially one that I call my girl. You know what I'm saying? So when people are throwing shit at me, it's like, you don't really know who you're dealing with. And you got to understand my past. You know what I'm saying? So that whole broken thing.
But you got to let people into the past.
Yeah, but sometimes it's an excuse to have toxic behavior.
Well, everybody needs therapy.
Everybody needs therapy.
Everybody
and that's
needs
what
therapy.
This is for, like, me sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you went to therapy one time, it might change your life.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
One session could change your life.
I literally almost took the step to become a licensed therapist, bro. Because I feel like
this man got all the licenses.
This man got a Rolodeck of licenses.
Hey, you seen that movie, The Wrong Molly? And she was certified and everything. That's Ralph. Ralph was certified in everything.
Or like the Ice Cube movie with the home.
Yeah.
And the inspector
with the crazy different hat on. Yeah. But the crazy thing is,
grab a different hat.
This dude would talk your ass out of crazy shit. Like, he would talk, like, before him. You know, I'd be like, yo,
that's the real one. Like you said, you gotta have a real one in your corner
like,
that keep it real with you.
What you want? All right, cool. I gotta go. Click. That's how long my conversations normally are. I be talking to his ass for hours, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, talking stuff out actually does help.
Yeah.
Rather than just acting every time you think something.
You gotta have a counsel. Like,
it's part of my counsel.
You gotta have a counsel. Everybody needs a counsel. You gotta have somebody, and a lot, like, for me, so I went to therapy. My therapist, like, the first couple ones I found were like my age. Like, and I was like, why would I want somebody who's going through the same stuff in life as me? Like, I seek counsel from a lot of older men.
Yeah.
Because they know shit. They've seen it. They've been either they've been through it or they know somebody who's been through a similar situation. And everything isn't the answer, but once you get perspective on certain things, you can kind of think outside the box, think outside of your own situation, which is why I've been getting into reading a lot more. Because with reading like these self-help books, it's not all, everything is not right and everything's not for me, but I get to think out, see how somebody else was thinking about stuff like that.
What helped you more, going to counseling or the self-help and stuff you're doing there, looking within yourself?
Counseling. Because the counseling led me to the self-help.
I like that.
They gave you...
The guy that I went to see,
they led you to what's really helping you.
Yeah, the guy that I went to see, it told me to go find myself.
When it comes to more of a spiritual level of what people, they need to stop looking up, because it says it's the Christ
and look in.
If you can look within yourself and analyze and admit to yourself, this is a problem.
Humble
then
yourself.
You can work on it. And it will
I'm a firm believer.
Until you do that.
I'm a firm believer. The closer you are to learning yourself, the closer you are to God.
That's real. But then I also think it's like, it's in people, like when you say you go to counseling, right? That's somebody you feel like you're going there, but you can possibly open up freely to. And there's sometimes
I wouldn't even say that.
I feel like there's just people that you get that vibe.
with.
I think vibe.
Yeah.
You can just feel that. Like when you talk to certain people, you just feel that. You feel something. That person's like, bro, I can just talk to this person.
About anything.
Anything is cool.
Well, the thing about counseling is you have to be like, I had to be open
to get it.
To like, I wish I could like call him up right now, because he would be like, my first session, my first hour, he didn't say a word, because in my head I was in there like, all right, I'm not gonna waste this. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna let this guy know everything about me. From the moment I sat down to the moment he was like, all right, like I promise you, this man didn't say anything. I was just boom, 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 and you don't realize how much you got to say until you start saying it.
But that's the thing, though. There's people like that, like because even like when he comes there, like that's hard. A lot of a hard part for people is listening.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't listen great.
Yeah,
that's really the problem with people, and then you don't find a lot of people that can just sit there and literally just let someone talk or vent, and they'll just be engaged.
Yeah.
And actually listen to really and care about what you're saying, and then trying to help.
That's why I couldn't find a therapist my age, because I can't focus. So I know you can't focus. Like I know it. I'm getting a haircut today. That's a 30-minute cut. I'm sitting here. I was on my phone the whole time because I couldn't just sit there and get my hair cut. That's boring. You know what I mean? That's like crazy. I couldn't do that. So that's why I really I saw somebody who was older. I saw somebody who was spiritually backed, and I saw the older man. I was like, yo, I'm an older man, older black man who has a spiritual background.
Yeah, but nobody. The thing is, people have a very hard time facing their own demons. So when you go into therapy, like you definitely talking about yourself, and you gotta be accepting.
Facts.
You can fix certain things.
Facts.
Now, if you just neglect it, it's still gonna be there. It don't matter. Like that's why the whole saying, "You put makeup on a pig, it's still a pig."
Yeah.
Because you can have all the cars, you can have all this, but if you still got them demons,
facts.
You still got them demons.
See, I was facing the demon. I didn't grow up talking to my dad, so that's why I went and talked to somebody who could be my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was facing that demon. I noticed growing up that I had a hard time having conversations with older men because I wasn't used to it. I could talk to women all day, every day, any age, any spectrum.
Yeah.
But I had a more difficult time having serious conversations with older men because it wasn't something I was accustomed to. Like it was people in my family that I probably could, like older cousins and stuff like that. But like if you had came up to me when I was 16 and really tried to sit down, I probably wouldn't even look you in your eyes.
He's done it.
You know what I mean? Because I couldn't. You know what I mean? You know, but that's what I'm saying. But it's because I couldn't. Like it was something that I learned. Like, dang, it's just I'm not used to it. You know what I mean? And that's why I was challenging myself to sit in front of somebody who I could say, all right, this could be like if I was having a conversation with my dad and really get it and hash stuff out. And it was a challenge. It was tough. Like I said, you got to be open to it,
but
to
it goes
therapy.
back to like what I was saying earlier with that female that walked in there on that conversation. A lot of people underestimate the impact that they can actually have on their children with words. Because like there's something I do with my daughter that a lot of people probably say is petty, but I make sure at our dinner table she sits beside me to my right. Nobody ever sits in her chair. That's her chair. She's not going to be replaced or moved by anybody. She's going to sit there because she wants to sit there, and I want her to sit there beside me. If there are other kids around, oh, can we have some juice? I make sure I give her juice first. It's petty, but I want her to know that she is my priority and that she comes first amongst everything with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't look at it as petty, but I feel like every child should feel special. And that special feeling should come from their parents.
That's facts.
You know.
That's big fact.
That's where it starts at.
Yeah.
That's where all the self-esteem and all that stuff starts from. So that's why like that whole broken thing is definitely, like you said, it took you to being this old to deal with trauma you had at 13.
That I didn't even know.
And that's why, like, when I talk to certain people, it's like I can tell you from a place of anger because that's where I used to be.
Right. But nothing's better than feeling knowing somebody has your back, and especially when it's your parents. And just like when his car caught on fire, he called me first. I said, nigga, you need to hang up and call the fire department. You caught on fire.
You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, like...
But look, he knew he was going to get the right guidance, though, right?
Because... It's crazy because he knew me when I was like wild. like getting arrested, fighting every week, all that stuff.
Marvin sound like my pops, though.
Yeah.
When you were wild?
Yeah. I kind of chilled out. I kind of chilled out now, but
I was
it's
trying
like,
to figure out when that wild stopped.
oh my
but
god,
go ahead.
why you painting this narrative?
Go ahead.
But it's like I
Yeah,
realized
if they listen to me, because I've known you for 20 years. If they listen to me, they like, yo. So I feel like Sam knows a whole different side of act.
yeah. But it's like I was always acting out of anger. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
you was angry.
100%. So it's like now I was raised by just my mother. So I couldn't really vent to her because she's already going through the pressure of raising me and my cousins. So it's like, where am I going to put this energy?
Yeah.
I found football. That's why I was always just cracking people on the field. And then when football season was over, I was fighting a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you had nowhere to put that energy.
That's why me and Wayne, when me and Wayne linked up, it was probably
the worst
thing that can happen.
Because Wayne was already fighting anyway.
He's like I see
during football season.
Exactly.
So you was only post football season. He was fighting all season.
So now he's looking at me. He's like, yo, I see you hurting. You know what makes the pain go away? Pussy. Right? So that's when you go through your whole phase. Right? So that's when all of that was happening and fighting. Which are two of the worst things you can emotionally just do.
The worst.
And so now that I'm older, looking back, when you see somebody acting that way, you're like, I can see what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's okay. Like, people have to normalize. It's okay. Like, we were probably angry. That's okay. Yeah. Like, we had reason to be angry, and we didn't know how to not be angry. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's kids out here who are sad. You're not depressed. You're sad. And it's okay to be sad. But don't let people tell you you're in a state of foreverness. But that was like, you're sad. It's okay to be sad. Just try to find a way to not be sad. Mm-hmm. And it's not a one answer solution. It's find different avenues. Like, try stuff and just figure it out.
That was a scary thing though. Like, when I was going through all of that, it was fun.
Yeah.
It like eased my mind. And then there was times I would walk through the front door, me and Wayne, shirt bloody. And my mom was at the stairs. She's like, I had a dream. And she never tells anybody, but when she was younger, she went to a psychic. And she said that the psychic told her that Hector will die at 26. And my dad died before that. So when my dad passed away, she's like, they talk about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I used to come home, bloody shirt, she was like, I had a dream about you. You were fighting. And what am I saying now? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, let's catch up.
What I'm going to say? And then so, like, when I started realizing, like, she was on my ass, it was like, it was hurting her.
Yeah.
Doing this. So she tells me all the time, I got you out the South Bronx so you can be better. Not so you can bring the South Bronx with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, you from Philly, so you up there, too.
Bro, it's crazy you say that because when they talk about women's intuition,
it's true,
that shit is serious. I got a friend of mine, he's married. Older guy's married. He said that he was watching porn one day, right? And he said his wife woke up out her sleep and was like, "You watch porn today?" She's like, "I just had a dream, like she was pinned down, and it was women pinning her down for her to watch him with other women." And she was like, what did you do today? She was like, you did something with women today. And she said every time he watches porn, she would have another dream. And it just kept, and he was like, that's when, like you said, it was hurting her. He said he stopped watching porn because it was hurting his wife so much that she couldn't sleep. It
was that incident, and then the incident where I got into this fight outside of Five Guys, right? And I'm in.
Can't even just eat a burger in peace.
I didn't even go there to eat. So it was like,
yeah, you went there to fight.
Yeah, I'm in handcuffs, and I see my mom pull up, and she's crying. She's like, "What the fuck?" And like when I see that, it's like, damn, that shit break my heart.
Yeah,
so it's like,
that's a heartbreak.
In
handcuffs too. Like,
I can't do this. So it's like I kind of started easing up on just picking fights for no reason and doing all of that stuff.
So he only fought for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
It wasn't no reason anymore. He was gonna find a reason.
Probably hit you with a thing like my pops told me, dog. But this probably pre-Marvin time. But
this was when Marvin was just coming into picture, and through like the beginning. And you know, when you meet somebody, you're like,
Because
No,
my pop,
I was there when you were there for Five Guys Arrest.
You were there, yeah. But that's when I was already like 15.
Yeah, you like 15.
So I was already in the mode. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I was like, bro, this is kind of the story. This is how my pops got me on the thing. Don't get wrong. You know what I'm saying? Fight when I gotta go to war, nigga. That's what it is. But let me just tell you, if I'm going to war with somebody, it's for a valid reason. Because one thing my pops is gonna stand for, bro, you do something stupid, you get locked up, nigga. You are sitting in there.
You
ain't getting out. He's not coming to get you.
You
dog.
are in there.
You are in there. Okay.
You are in there.
So, if you going to war for a valid cause,
yeah,
he got your back. That's one thing I tell you about my pops. He always got a brother back.
You staying in there, but he got your back.
Yeah, but
he'll pick up when you call.
But you go in there for something stupid and regular. Oh yeah, bro. You go ahead and stay for a little while.
Yeah.
That's kind of where
that's
kind of where I felt thankful because I was arrested a few times. Like I wasn't really arrested for all of the shit I've done, and what the times I was arrested was definitely justified. And you know what I'm saying, we were good.
And you got out of it.
And I got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Because it could have been one time and never got out of it.
One time and never got out of it. So that's why, like, I feel like I'm in good. Yeah, I'm in good hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in good hands.
That's the level up.
Yeah, and the one thing that he says to me all the time is, "You're gonna listen to me one day."
and the thing is, it's gonna be one day you're gonna say, "Damn, I wish I would have listened to him."
Yeah, I say that regularly.
I be telling my dad that many times. I'm like, bro, you did say that John was about to happen.
Yeah, but that don't mean you listen just because you acknowledge that just means you acknowledge that you didn't listen. Yeah,
exactly. Sam, you're right though.
Because that don't mean you listen.
Look, quite a few of my relationships I was in the past, bro. I told you that John was gonna work. Bro. I told you, I'm like, damn, you sure was right. I could have saved me damn year, bro.
I'm telling you,
first time. Damn,
I'm telling you, and I feel like that's my problem. I do things now. I feel like I try to save people from lessons that I've had.
I say the same thing my pops do to all my homies.
But you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it.
I don't know if you told me. I know somebody older told me. They were like, when you trying to explain, like you said, you trying to get somebody out of that, right? They said, did you listen when I try to stop you from it?
Nope.
No. So why are you going to expect this person to listen to you?
And I still try. I don't know why. Wasting my damn time. That's the problem.
They're not going to listen.
I just be sitting there like, that's not the way.
I know my sister. My sister probably listening. My sister, she listens all the time. She is 26. She in college. No. She was younger than that. She's like 21. I'm tripping. She in college. She tried to tell me about college as if I didn't go and finish. Right? Yeah. I'm like trying to tell her stuff, and I'm like, you know what? You got it, because I wasted my time.
This is all it takes. Okay, this is their thing. When I grew up, we didn't have these.
Oh yeah, now they got those.
So they have these. They feel like they're way smarter.
Yeah,
so you imagine.
Yeah.
12, 13 years ago, it was a real simple phone, nothing fancy like this. We had this and we have this. You all didn't have that growing up. Mm-hmm. Oh, so that makes us dumb.
Yep.
But the people are the same. They just have a new gadget in their hand. Mm-hmm. When we were growing up, we had the Commodore computers were coming out. We had the one-button Atari. We had different things like that. We looked at our parents. Y'all didn't have this.
Y'all don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So we knew more. And same thing. And it'll never change.
Never.
So when you go to talk to Caden,
it's going to be the same.
In a year or two, it's going to be some new gadget.
Yeah.
Well, we got this and we got this. That was a long time ago. You don't know. Mm-hmm. And you'll go through the same. That'll be
and it's worse because they got computers in their hand. Yeah. So they think whatever they read on their computer is law.
Bro,
I'm just like, all right.
I do is
I'll be here when you need me. I'll be here when you realize
that's how I do.
I was right.
Advice. I'm like, hey man, this is a way you can do this. You can take it.
Because
you can use it or not use it.
And
just throwing it out there.
Here's what I found with young people with relationship advice: male or female. Niece comes into the house. That's not the guy for you. He's not. She'll try that much harder to
prove it.
To prove you wrong.
Yes.
You don't know. And
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
That's always said. The same challenge.
Challenge accepted.
That's exactly how it do.
What happens is,
and you got to be right there, ready to pick up the pieces.
Right. You accept the challenge, so you go play the game. But you're on the 20-yard line, and you can only see over the center. I'm on the sidelines. I can see the whole
The
field.
whole field. You see the man
So
down
I'm
there
trying
waiting.
to call an audible, and you're not listening.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I told Lisa, I said, from now on, when you give relationship advice, agree with the person. They come with somebody that you know they shouldn't.
Oh,
be
I love
with.
this.
Agree with them. Yes, that's the one. I'll help you print the damn wedding invitations.
Then they gonna start
Maybe-
seeing stuff.
yeah.
Then they gonna start seeing
Oh,
stuff. Why didn't you tell me that?
I just hope Kaden don't ever have to come home
The
and
crazy
hear.
thing, Marvin said that's pretty much how my pops go. He just be there and he hit you with that. I know that you won't be the one for
That's
you.
bro,
That's how he do it,
bro.
dog. That's how
I
he
came
do it,
home.
bro. That's
We
how
ain't
he
even.
do it, bro.
I ain't
He
tell
never
nobody
be the
about
one for
nothing.
you, dog.
Couple months go by, you know what I'm saying? He just like, told you not to marry her. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have no emotional conversation. Just I told you not to marry
Ain't
her.
no emotional conversation to have. Yeah.
So it's like
I told you.
I hope
you didn't
I
listen.
hope I never have to give Kaden that one.
Yeah, I told you, man. My fear is just the wrong one. But like you said, you just got to figure out who
Like
you
Marvin
are,
said, bro,
and
get
then
know yourself and know your checklist, because you should be able to answer why those probably them boxes are important
Yeah.
to you. Like if you ask somebody like what's like their ambition or goal, what they were looking for, and they can't really answer why they're looking for that,
Yeah.
then it's probably not that important.
Yeah.
They probably don't really know.
The best relationship advice I got, somebody told me, don't be with somebody when you need something. Right? Get your stuff together. And now you know I'm with that person because I want to be there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Not
we
'cause
talked
I'm
about
lonely or
we talked
Not
about
a crutch.
this whole Corona thing, and it was like people are having divorces now because now they're actually seeing they're just we're together just to pay bills.
baby boom
But
coming
not
too.
really, they're not really.
When the time's up,
Connected.
Now you have to interact a whole lot more.
100%.
It was just like I only had to see you for like 2-3 hours, 4 hours before the end of the day. Now I got to see you for a whole goddamn day, 12 when we awake. So, oh god,
Yeah.
dang.
That's
You
real
can't-
too.
Yeah, you just don't have that connection and that vibe.
So this episode of Relationship Advice, No Yes Man Podcast.
Sheesh, yeah. Nah.
We made up-
Thank ya.
we made up-
Don't call the comeback. We
Hell
came back
yeah.
strong though.
Yeah, yeah, we vented a
2
little
hours
bit.
solid.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you ain't get something out of this episode, you wasn't listening. I don't care.
Hell yeah, man! Like we not the dumbest people on the planet, you know what I mean?
We done been through some shit.
Been through some things.
Been through some things.
But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Share.
Watch the news.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, I
watch
ain't gonna lie. I gotta start doing that.
Watch
yeah.
the news and arm
Ain't nothing-
yourself.
Ain't nothing on the
We
news
about to
but the
be late 'cause
blues.
The news out here starting in about 15 minutes. I ain't gonna make it back.
Arm
Ain't
yourself
nothing on the
and
news
pray
but
that
the
you can find
blues.
some bullets. Sam and I are gonna have to do a show on that.
Yeah, because they
Just
trying to
awareness.
hide our guns.
my
They trying to
gosh.
hide the guns.
Hide your
Alright.
kids, hide your wife, hide everybody out here.
But
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys for kicking it with us. You know, it's No Yes Man Podcast. It's your boy New Future Flash. We got
It's your boy Ralph Hat. Y'all go check us out, man. I'll be back Monday with another motivational speech. Maybe tomorrow.
Europe.
Depends on how I'm feeling. I might bless somebody up tomorrow.
Hey,
And
we
y'all
got
know who it be. SDOT. That's me, man.
It's Marvin.
That's all you gonna get.
That's it.
Marvin, I would lose this.
What a shame to see me this way. You're so fine, can't look away. It's like I'm holding my tongue.